Okay. Try to decide if I'm cold or not.
And if you can believe it.
Day two. Let's see what we're up to today, man. Let's see what the crack is today, John. Da 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 da. Right. Okay, everybody settle in. What's going on, Lemsford? We're just gonna dial straight the fuck back in, man. So yesterday we finished off by talking to these two ultras. Ultra fans of Ultravioletta. An L-pop artist, Lucian pop artist that has been kidnapped and may not have anything to do with our assignment, and we don't know what our assignment is yet, but we do know that we shouldn't be doing it. We've been ordered to get GTFO, and we've kind of refused. Our partner in spycraft is catatonic, and we're learning a little bit about the world. One of the most notable things we found out about was the Einzelton local analog, I've been thinking about that quite a lot since, man. Einzelton, so single tone, individual tone, right? Einstein, single, singular, isolated, one at a time. But the prefix Einzel does carry, I was able to find out a whole kind of semantic field. The eyes, what was it called? The Eiseln or something like that. The individual, or I think more definitively the one who stands apart from the mass. I've been enthralled by this concept of the single play vinyl, single play CD. I'm calling it a CD so far. Probably continue to do that, to be fair. It's a format of music that erases itself as it's being played, and it was kind of created as an avant-garde sort of art statement, before becoming apparently somewhat popular in the espionage community, the burn after reading sort of thing. So our homeboy Petra was the most fascinating character we spoke to yesterday. Well, in my book, anyway. We did speak to whoa, what the fuck was that? We did speak to a few interesting characters, but Petra kind of won my affection in how he was used to deliver world-building assets. Very fucking cool. Very fucking. So Pietro, trying to find him here now. There's my guy.
My format-sensitive friend. How goes it?
He was setting it against mass-produced, infinitely replayable, imported pop music, right? Shit that he despises. The L-pop of the kind of rival techno-fascism that's being thrown around, or the techno-fascist power that's being name-dropped quite a lot so far. This opposition that it kind of presents, the Einzelton, like singular self-consuming sound versus endlessly reproducible commodity, is kind of an entire philosophical engine of in and of itself, and I've been thinking about it quite a lot. And it's built right into the world building as well. It's fascinating. So far, it's my favorite piece of world building that Zero Perez has established so far. Kierkegaard had a concept of a single individual who can't be dissolved into a crowd, German as well, obviously. So the format's name kind of already establishes attention. The Einzelton, right? It's a single tone in a culture of mass duplication. It's almost the opposite of a pastiche in a way. But it's a paradox, and a fairly fun one as well. Like, recording technology exists to kind of defeat time. Like, a normal record is, in a way, a victory over time, death, disappearance. It's typically we have a performance recur identically forever, anywhere, whenever we want it as well. And it's this kind of reproducibility in the philosophy of what was presented by Pietro that kind of strips out of its aura. That's our map, man. Like, it's a unique presence in a particular sort of here and now. It's embeddedness in a single time and place. Try to think of something that Walter Benjamin said about mechanical reproduction, man. But my Benjamin stuff ain't that hot. But I think he was one of a couple philosophers that argued that the phonograph is kind of an aura-destroying machine in a way. So the Einzelton, the single tone, kind of inverts this with almost like perverse precision, man. It's a pretty elegant paradox. It uses the technology of reproduction to manufacture the unreproducible. Kind of by okay, it's making my head spin already. By erasing itself in the act of being heard, it forces recorded sound back into the condition of a live performance, right? But it's not a live performance. But a live performance would be a singular event that happens once and is then gone for good. So in a way, it's restoring its quote-unquote aura through self-destruction. Cunts like Benjamin thought aura couldn't survive recording, right? But the Einzelton is a recording engineered to kind of give that aura back. A lot of Freudian sort of aspects to it as well. Freud had this thing called I think it was called the repetition compulsion, which is the psyche's sort of tendency to obsessively return to the same scenes, the same losses, the same wounds. And media, a lot of philosophers argue, kind of or media technologies kind of materialize this drive, right? Every archive of media is kind of haunted by some this is kind of Derrida, I think. A lot of media archives are kind of haunted by this archive destroying drive. So Freud did talk about the death drive and stuff, but I'll brush past that now. But it is kind of inseparable for these concepts of the death drive, man. Like the impulse the impulses to preserve and the impulses to fucking take things out are kind of they're intrinsically kind of bound at the root, right? So the Einzelton is an archive that contains the principle of its own erasure, a recording that is its own destruction. And what does that, I've been thinking, like, what does that mean for the performance? What does that mean for the actual content? Because the philosophy that a lot of this stuff is embedded in is it's like negative space is positive space and so on, you know. The sort of Freudian tragedy or the structure of the death of the quote-unquote death drive, Todestrieb, is that you can't stop repeating. Like you reach the lost things kind of again and again, precisely because it's lost, right? So the Einzelton is an object that makes repetition impossible at the level of the thing itself, if that makes sense. It's a trip, man. And this is just one facet of the world building that we've been presented so far, man. So far I'm quite happy with the world building and stuff in Zero Parades. It started off quite strong, and it's good to see that some of us are feeling it as well. So we're just gonna fucking push on, man. Keep talking to people and repeat what we were doing yesterday in terms of discovery and digging into some of this world building malarkey, man. So far so good.
Maybe not. It's a business.
Dossier. Journal, sorry. I love a lot of this art as well. Fucking hell. Go talk to Boltman. Let's see if Boltman's got more voice lines this time. Hello, I'm the nostalgia critic. I remember it, so you know. Fuck out of here. My colleague was here, wasn't he, man? Fess up. You and I already talked about this. I told you he wasn't. Boltman noticeably missing some voice lines here. Unfazed. Face like granite. The glasses help. Either you're lying or Petra's. I'm going with you, because Petra's pretty base. My memory's a little fluid these days. Alright, the twitchy communist. Now I have it. Yeah, your colleague was here. As you can see, he isn't now. What did you and my colleague talk about, John? Stocks, mostly. Not really my province. He was here to broker some kind of trade deal with the bazaar. Now, stop circling each other. Admit. No, he wasn't. Then he must have been a spy with the operant bureau, like you. Fuck. A still moment from a nearby rooftop. That's out to Cusco. The sound of children playing. That sounds dramatic. He's just someone I work with, man. Okay, let's play it like that then. Vague colleagues it is. Anyway, your colleague seemed upstanding, respectful, but I couldn't help him. End of the line. The pseudopod terminus. He bounced off this man and landed somewhere in oblivion. Did you give him this? Show him the red dish. No. What's on it? What I'm trying to figure out, man. Sounds like you got a bad bootleg, motherfucker. Why didn't you tell me the first time I asked if you knew my fucking big homeboy there, man? I don't like giving up things first. Policy served me pretty well over the years. Don't take it personal. He was all right when he was talking to you. Like, with it, mentally. Very much so. Probably too with it. Shaky hands, blotchy neck. But he did all right. A light round of applause for the support act. I need to know what my partner wanted, man. Why was he here, John? So it's partner now. He wanted the same thing you do, I assume. A meet with the boss man. And who's the boss man? Tempo del Sur. Your spinal fluid turns to liquid refrigerant. That was my nerve failing, man. I wasn't able to recall anything about this Tempo del Sur. Mid-tier deity in the local underworld, and once your asset, cryptonym Taxman. And also someone you once called a mate. He asked for Tempo by name, John. By name? Your colleague was very keen to speak to the boss, but I had to turn him away. Why couldn't Pseudopod get past this lad? Okay, do it. Do it. Fuck off! I think I've passed one skill check so far, man. Like, hard skill check. Listen, boatman. I'm the bad bitch everyone calls when shit goes tits up, man. That's good to know. I am also a bad bitch. Nice. Two bad bitches. Among many upturned tits. Your mindset has gotten you nowhere, but at least game has perceived game. Yeah, but I gained like fucking 6 fatigue. Unless he's in on this too. Where can I find Tempo? Bossman is the bazaar. He's everywhere you look. You know a stone wall when you smack off one? What? When you he's waiting for you to put something together. How do I know you're not working against me, John? The smuggler offers a loose shrug and a head tilt. Maybe your weeping eye. I even see your eyes, John. He flips down his glasses a moment with a single fingy. Then returns to his cigarette. His eyes are green and very dry. Where'd my partner go after you turned him away, John? He came back. Had to turn him away 4 times. After that, I lost track of him. But he didn't exactly walk off with purpose. Did he cry? Got very frustrated, but no. I didn't see tears. Wait. Fuck off! Because his name is Pseudopod, and a hushed arena awaits a different spy. You turned my colleague away because it wasn't me, didn't you, Jan? Why my camera's so blurry for, Jan? Everybody get up, it's time to smack. And who are you? I'm Linkara. I'm the great Linkara. He's gonna make you say it out loud. Cascade, motherfucker. He nods slowly. It's impossible to tell if he's looking at you in the half light. Tempo is very specific. At least he was to me. Cascade or nothing. He didn't want the opera, he wanted you. Tempo called for help, for cavalry. For you. Shards of both past and present collide. In the wreckage, a jagged pattern forms. Tempo, cryptonym Taxman, your dormant asset, contacts the opera. Intent, unknown. Information, unknown. Request, meeting with operant Cascade. Only Cascade. Except they didn't tell me fuck all, man. Cascade status, frozen. Duration, in perpetuum. Opera issues directive. Dispatch led operant to Portofino. Mother fuckers. Pseudopod active in theater. Assignment, meet with Taxman. Retrieve message. They wanted Pseudopod to become Tempo's new handler. You were just here to smooth the transition. Pseudopod fails to meet with Taxman. Request Cascade from Opera. The timeline was then disrupted. Movements unknown. Pseudopod. Status changes to lost. And then I entered stage right. Cascade status changes to reanimated. Operant arrives in theater, unbriefed, unassigned, and pre-fucked by her so-called superiors. Questions coagulate, but at their center, a truth catches the light. This is my assignment, bitch. Here's how I see it, or maybe I don't. The weeping guy come in heavy, start cracking skulls. Tempo gets a wild look in his eye and follows it out the door. You two spirits appear out of nowhere, full of socks and half stories. And now we're all jumping at shadows. I'm Rostamir, brought up to follow codes. I can't follow a code if I don't know what the fuck is going on. Welcome to espionage, Jan. It's a fucking trip, innit? Thanks. Do you know the way out? Ha ha ha. Take me to Tempo. Lego. Ah. That's our biggest problem. Tempo's gone. Vanished. I don't know where he is now, but I can tell you where he was. Right, what happened to him, man? No longer skill up during conversations. Okay, kind of fuck with it. Means you can't scum checks, but why shouldn't you be able to scum check, man? Or less likely to be able to scum checks anyway. I'm sure you can still scum check. That's his office. He nods to the northern part of the bazaar. Tempo HQ. It's been locked since he disappeared. No one in, no one out. Any idea where he is? What happened to him, man? I'd rather leave the guesswork to others. Maybe he went to ground. I've worked for him for the past 4 years. He's never left without a warning, not to mention instruction. You know anything about what Tempo wanted to tell me, Jan? I don't. Wasn't entrusted with it. He was hoping you could make sense of it. Well, you were expecting me. Bossman said you'd come sooner or later. Recently, he said a lot of things. Back on the blow, I feel. He's a bakehead man, so either under a lot of mental stress or seeing ghosts. This message could be critical. It could also be nothing but branches tapping a window pane. When did you last see him? Why haven't you been inside? Because it's locked. Ah, yeah, I know where it is. And from the other side, and this silence. What if our man's been in there the whole time and in need of help? He's been buried by fucking newspapers like Principal Skinner. He's not person and place, misaligned. Whatever he is, he's not here. All right, I'll get into that office, John. When you're done. See you around, John. And then you can let me skill up, please. Ba-da-ba-bow. What's it gonna be? I'm a record solo. It'll be. Oh, it's not my clothing. I just have very low records or something. Let's get my instincts up. All right, see you later, buddy. We have a pry bar as well because a suicidal maniac general practitioner told us to go smash some kids' teeth out because he thought he was a plant wearing a wire, but he's probably just geeked out of his mind on the cocaine or something similar, if I had to hazard a guess. Eastward, the city blossoms outward like a fractal unto the island's edge. Beyond the toll gate and the bridge lies the Hill of Pigs. Come on. Boats cut through a film of algae and whatever, petrol. First whiff is a gift from me. Are you selling something naughty? The young man leans back, his gaze slowly tracing your outline. Both of his eyes drift outward, as if pulled by different horizons. Hold up, before you say a word. Are you single, or is this punishment for my voluminous sins? Voluminous is a fucking tricky word to say, man. Single with a vengeance.
Alhamdulillah. Now you came to me for a reason. Tell me how I can help you.
Running some kind of business.
The business of you. You walk in here, you parlay with me, you already have some. The other half, I'll take care of that. Order my services.
The name's Goldeyes. I am a man of many endeavors and not many recorded voice lines. Your name is Goldeyes. Do you want to know name? Anyone ever bother you here? Say the Guardia Municipal?
The GMs. Half of them owe me money. Some grew up in Viudas. We fried plantains on the same radiators. Is Maurito still working the bazaar?
He is. Protecting the peace and all.
Yeah? That's good. It be in boar season and all.
In it, man. Hug
If I were to
time.
stay away from anyone, it'd be the Carabineros. These fuckers don't fix problems. They pull them out like teeth.
Know anything about pulling out teeth? I might have to do it. You better stay out of trouble, son.
You know how it is. You're in on this game, you better know how to play it. Otherwise, the consequences get nasty.
Let's cool it on you.
Take a break. I have a lot to offer.
What kind of services do you offer exactly?
Baby, not only am I a businessman, I am a purveyor of taste. I curate high-class aesthetics and deliver low-overhead miracles. Sometimes it's fashion, sometimes it's conversation pieces.
What the fuck? That's the tram.
And I got fresh weed, too.
Is it? How fresh is this weed?
The freshest.
Astounding. He must have harvested it just a few days ago. How potent, brother.
You'll be seeing lizards and volcanoes with this strain. That's not a guarantee, but it's not a lie either.
Prehistoric weed, common denominator of human relief found in the pockets of dock workers and the luggages of kings alike. This specimen crumbles to powder suspiciously quick. Fucking yes, man. Give me some of the chronic, man. -7 anxiety, yes. You sell any other drugs, bro?
Just weed, on account of it being part of my religion. Everything else is haram.
True. This guy is a businessman first and foremost. No way he's not selling something if he can turn a profit. Are you sure?
I said all I can say on that.
Means that if he said otherwise, he'd be going against some kind of codes. Where'd you get all this fucking crack from, man?
The universe provides.
Theft, obviously.
If you ever need to help yourself to the world's supplies, I have just the thing.
Oh? Why not set up in the bazaar, man? You get more traffic.
What? With the neon bibs, Lucian snacks, all of that? That's not my movement. Here works for me. Making moves on my own accord.
Brother,
I don't
30...
do bootlegs. Ever.
30 sold for a fucking lockpick. Right, I'll be back.
All right. Tell me what's on your mind.
Have you seen a guy with a suit, glasses, bald spot?
Forget about him. I can give you
Generationally
everything
chill,
he
yeah,
can,
man. I like this
and
guy.
more.
I'd appreciate a plug called Goat Eyes, man. We're not together, man.
Even better. We can just get a bow, you and me. Sail somewhere tropical. Get to know each other over cocktails and deep-fried tenderloin.
Now, have you seen him or not, man?
I'm always serious with you. But okay, I can see that fire in your eyes. I haven't seen him. Promise.
All right, I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for the weed, brother.
I'll be seeing you.
Yes, man, just bought weed in a video game. Something's in there. I need that lockpick, bro. So we need to go lift a few fucking vending machines because we can do that now. And we got 20 sold from the last one. It's just a case of finding more. So we've got this office to check out, the office of Tempo, which I believe is up here. We do have a pry bar now, so perhaps we will be able to get in now. We're not going any further. Okay. Get up there, man. I know, man. We are truly a fashionista, man. We need some new shoes, but we're looking pretty good right now. Doing all right, I think. I think we're doing all right. No. Do it. You can do it. 30 pony. I've looted so many cigarettes, bro. I shouldn't complain. Oh my goodness. Right, this might be a bit easier on the mount. More cigarettes, bro. Jeez Louise. I should start smoking these. Right, I might have to get the mouse involved. Kuno, I miss Kuno, bro. We need a whole... He did a whole sequel. Kuno's the main character. Right, let's get my mouse involved a bit more, man. Can't go up there at the moment. Okie dokie. I've already lifted that vending machine. I haven't lifted this bin though. Booze, more cigarettes. Got like 7 brands of cigarettes in my pocket at all times. Got to talk to Marco here. About that doctor's office over there, man.
Yeah?
He says you're spying on him.
I know. He keeps shouting at me. He thinks I'm a narc. I'm no narc, and I got a D in biology.
What? I do think he might be insane. He gave me this.
He gave you that to intimidate
We'll
me.
show him the pry bar, man.
Thinks I'm scared? Well, I'm not.
He should be. He wanted me to knock out your fucking teeth.
What do you mean I should be? I'm not afraid of any pry bar, and I have plenty of teeth.
Can I have one then? You got any to spare? I'm not actually gonna do it.
Why not? I don't care. I've been to the dentist like 10 times. Doesn't hurt.
What?
Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Take one of my teeth, yeah? Show him I don't give a fuck about his mad shit.
What?
I have my own shit going on out here. I'm on a mission. And if mission demands teeth, then fuck it. Have teeth.
What? What fucking mission? What mission you on, John? 41%, go on. Oh! Critical success. Hair standing rigid with overzealous wax, a cloud of cheap spray-on citrus, and right beneath, here, it's your fucking lassie that's making you stand here, innit? Not making me. I'm just here keeping an eye on the situation for her, making notes.
Otherwise, she'll call me a cunt. Like always.
Man, you need to drop her. He shrinks as if someone let the air out of his jacket, man. Get you, bro. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, yeah. Whatever. I've got a job to do. What job?
I can't say. She'll murder me.
Get off, man. Sounds like teen nonsense. Leave it be for now. I'm not gonna pry him, mate. You around. I'm not gonna pry the cunt, man. That's a bit extreme. I'm not gonna fucking put a crowbar in this cunt's mouth. Tiny prison bars. Is it? More ciggies, bloody. Jesus. Let me guess. Booze and ciggies everywhere, man. I think Herschel has a problem. That's the bar, right? Pelota hat. Makes your head look like a giant pelota ball, man. Yes. Yes. We learned about pelota yesterday as well. Little bonus knowledge, bonus law. I'm carrying so many items, bro. I thought I knew where this fucking place was. I swear I still do. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Fucking rob it. Rob it, blind man. Rob it, rob it, rob it. Automated, unfeeling commerce stares back at you. It's no coincidence that the contraption before you mirrors the proportions of a coffin. Another apparatus that extracts money from me. Great. The machine doesn't give a fuck about your financial situation. Either it receives your money or you do not exist. Why can't I fucking lift it? Why can't I lift it, man? Are these separate? No, they're not. So I bought some coffee that I saw on a poster that we like the look of, man. The coins vanish with a jangle. Shouts out to Nero, brother. Good to see you. Nothing happens. Nothing? Nothing. You were warned. The developed world will happily unburden you of your currency in exchange for services never rendered. Put fucking more money in, man. Now shake the machine, cunt. Something rattles within the machine's guts. The coffees sway gently. None fall from their rack. Shake the fucker harder. Your hands glimpse the machine's full weight as it rocks back and forth. Still, it does not give up the red and black special edition coffee. Cumbrous movement, glacial reaction speed. The automaton may be large, but it is beatable. Take on the so-called developed world, man. Hey, yeah, listen, I've got a fucking pry bar. Go to war with it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Enduring the weight of its own contraptions has left the extortion apparatus vulnerable. Subjugate it. Take this, future, fucking boot it. Hold on. Semaluga Cascade! One-shot death kick the fucking machine. That hurt a lot. I knew it would. Disregard pain. A blow has been struck. The people emboldened. The serpentine coil of the metal jutters into life. Then the coffee drops into the dispenser like a small dead animal. Nod at your bested foe, then reach in and rip out its canned coffee-shaped heart, cunt. The coffee can feels like victory in your hands. Your business is done here. Fucking owned you. I'm gonna drink this coffee right TF now. It looks like I have to anyway. It's gonna put my anxiety up, but guess what? I'm just gonna smoke the herb. And that'll do that, man. This is just like real life, man. Stone Age mentality. I'm fucking stoned. I'm fucking stoned, me, man. When choosing, raise delirium when choosing conspiratorial options. And intellect -2. Yeah. Yeah. When was the last time I saw weed integrated into a game that wasn't fucking Schedule 1? Have we ever been out of buy? Wait, when was the last time I bought fucking weed in a video game, man? Wish I had some weed today, man. Jesus, need to get an order going. Examine the payphone. The box is scrubbed of the usual flyers and graffiti, leaving streaks of adhesive and permanent marker behind. Coin slot has been jammed by an ancient, broken soul coin. Inspect the cord, brother. Stretched too many times. Coils slacken near the base. Someone wound a rubber band to keep them tight. This payphone's been around for a while. Cracked receiver and yellowed plastic. At least a decade, you assume. Look at the side panel, brother. Something catches your eye. Beneath the grime, the metal surface ripples like something trapped underneath. Scratch at the filth? Nah, that's fucking horrible. Wipe at it gently with your sleeve, I guess. The grime yields in oily streaks. Slowly, the shape emerges. Round and friendly. Dolphin. Embossed into the chassis. What are you jumping over, dolphin friend cunt? The engraving shallow, eroded by years of neglect, but legible. 1F7G35-94X12. A serial number. A Renatel identifier. Can I use this somehow? Maybe. In any case, you have this now. It's better than not having it. You'd need to cross-reference the number. Renatel must have maintenance terminals hidden away. An eye out. All right. Pick up the phone. You lift the receiver to your ear. No dial tone, only a crackling silence. Hello?
Now there's a voice I've never heard before. Hello, darling. I like how you sound.
Is this the sexy phone? A soft, excited laughter rolls into each word, like sugar melting into warm cream. I hear you're a sex line, man.
I am Duchess, darling. And I'm here for anything your heart desires.
Sick.
This is the miracle line, after all. I'm glad you called. I feel like I've been waiting for you.
I'm looking for information on a colleague of mine, a stock importer. Did he call you by any chance?
A sock importer? Is he a friend of yours? An enemy? Do you want to hear about him fucking me? Do you want to hear about how he kept his socks on the whole time?
He called you, didn't he?
You tell me, baby. Did he? Was he good? Bad? Am I wearing his socks right now?
I'm not laughing, man. He's in pretty bad shape, man.
I can't discuss my other lovers, baby. Please don't be disappointed with me.
Who are you?
I told you. I'm Duchess.
Lady Geist. Your heart flutters at her name. That's a name, not an answer.
My name is the answer to whatever your heart desires. Now let's fall in love.
I think I'm already getting there, man. Whoo-wee.
Oh, that's my girl.
She moans softly.
Tell me about yourself, darling. Tell me who you really are.
I'm a student of the arcane.
Shall I light some candles? Draw a chalk circle, summon a demon from the stars to fuck me. Anything for you.
Fuck me. So I can live out my fantasies on this line.
Anything, darling. Let me inside your head.
What do you know about augmentoids? You feel an odd tingling lightness to your mind as she takes this in.
I know everything about augmentoids. I am one.
She's great, man. Her voice flat, emotionless, a cold, hard machine. That's a really good augmentoid voice, man.
It is my only voice. I am an augmentoid.
I'll stop you, cunt. You won't destroy humankind.
I am the Mercenator 69, and I will annihilate you, then the rest of your pathetic race.
That's so hot.
My eyes start to glow red, my lips open. You see the steel gleam at the back of my throat. I lift you, bring you close to me.
I pull out my fucking cool sword from the sheath on my back. It's super fucking based.
I grab your super cool sword by the blade, bending it easily with my metal grip.
Oh no, you fucking don't!
I miscalculated how sharp and cool your sword was. Ah! I scream as it slices through me, sparks flying from my halved body.
That's so... I'm about to come, just...
I try to crawl away, wires dangling.
Any last words?
I raise my hand to my face as if to beg, but then tear off my false human skin to reveal pure gleaming steel beneath. My eyes grow brighter. I'm charging my lasers.
Oh, fuck. I swing my sword and hack you to pieces, man.
I cower to the ground, your blade slicing through my forearms, my chest, my neck. Sparks fly everywhere as I scream and choke.
That's so fucking hot. You're filthy.
Ah, ah, ah.
He coughs and the sound turns into warm, gentle laughter.
Sorry, sugar. That augmentoid voice is hard. Nice kill.
Thank you. That was amazing. You always answer this line.
I have to be away sometimes, but I'll try to make it less frequent. Now I know it might be you on the other side.
I don't believe in miracles, man. Who's fucking paying for this? But don't you worry about me, sweetheart. I'm looked after just fine. Weird. There's just voice lines missing, bro. I don't know what the fuck that's about, and I'm not gonna make an excuse. It's pretty fucking lame.
Line's always open. I'll miss you.
You step away from the phone into the dark. Absolutely sodden. My. The watertight marine door is designed to keep out rough seas as well as any intruders. A small placard above the entryway reads, Community Care Clinic, open 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. Just missed it, man. Examine the lock, though. At the midpoint of the door is a 3-point full stainless steel lock. Can it be picked? Only by someone with specialist knowledge of heavy-duty seacraft doors and their mechanisms. Look for another way in, man. The hull of the boat looks as solid as the door. However, around the corner on the stern side, a window is slightly ajar. Why are we breaking in here? Leave. Just come back tomorrow. Community clinic, man, like walking. More ciggies, more coffee, more pants. Fucking yes, run a hot one today, boys and girls. Space Program Memorial Bottoms. What have you got for me? +1 coordination over what? +1 poetic, brother. I'm a poetic spy, first of my kind. Right, where's this a-hole's door at? And I need some skull. Try and get that lockpick, and then we can just start breaking into places. Shimmering diaphanous cloth catches your eye. More coffee. Fucking hell. We've got so many ciggies and coffee and booze on us, man. Need to get that fatigue down at some point. Oh, so that's what it looks like. Cool. Like a little, what do you call them? USD? Like a fucking PSP, right? Cool. Tree of secrets. The tiles of the plaza seem to radiate outwards from this strange tree at its center, unlike any other you've seen in this city. Wait, watch. Time passes, but you take no note of it. No one takes note of you either. The wider Keysack, I can't remember how that's, Keysack. You're simply a middle-aged woman staring at a tree. Breathe in, breathe out. Nothing much happens. All right, tree. You win for now. An old bench kneels in your presence. Its planks are bowed and scarred. Marks to be revered from seating many people over the years. Keep moving, man. It's 20 to 11 p.m. I want to find Tempo's office again before we consider hitting the hay. Starting day 2, man. Pacing, quite similar to another game that we've played in the past on the channel. I wonder how many days we're gonna need, or that events will take place over. I really have no idea where this game's gonna go, and that's quite exciting. I've not even thought about the plot, really. I've just been talking to motherfuckers. And obviously the plot is progressing. We know a little bit more about the circumstances of who we are, where we are, what we're doing, and what we shouldn't be doing. But there's still a lot to unravel here. The intercom is covered by a protective plastic film, and a button embossed in the shape of a cheerful dolphin shines at the bottom. And we know from our world-building conditioning that this dolphin is the mascot or the logo for Renotel. It's a telecommunications company, right? Fucking all coming together, man. We understand this world better than we'll understand a lot of fucking game worlds by the time we finish it. Mostly because most game worlds are so generic, lack depth, and just aren't worth your fucking time, man. We're being spoiled with writing like this, really. Art and artist debate aside, like I say, we'll talk about artists later on. But now we'll just fixate on the art, and so far I'm quite fucking happy with the art. A lot happier than I would be if I wasn't unable to divorce myself from certain biases and controversies, certainly. Yet another day bearing another device bearing the Renotel emblem. See this, and the way that the writing is structured, it lets you make these connections before the game. This is like the third time we've seen the dialogue or the exposition do this. Yesterday it let us make do the deductive work necessary to kind of be like, pseudopod, tape, Einzeltone. That's why we were hearing static. What was it that pseudopod heard, man? Yada yada yada. Was it literally the L-pop singer Ultravioletta? Since it's impossible to make a bootleg of an Einzeltone. If the Einzeltone had anything to do with Pseudopod's catatonia, was there something particular about that particular recording of Ultravioletta's music that caused? I'm tempted to believe that the Einzeltone tape that he played had something to do with his catatonia, based on the proximity of him to the tape playing apparatus, and he had headphones on, I think. So he listened to the tape. We know that, and we know that the Einzeltones are also used for burn after reading. So there is a chance that labeling it as the Ultravioletta song is just cover, right? Because why would Pseudopod, like a middle-aged man, be interested in Ultravioletta, who is very popular with the youth in particular? He wouldn't be, right? So we've got a lot of these. We've got a lot of red string in the air right now, and I really fucking like that, man. I like being able to do some of the work instead of the characters just doing it for me, you know. And as I said yesterday, man, like in terms of plot twists and stuff like that, the best plot twists are the ones that you can kind of warm up to if you've sunk into the material. The best plot twists to me are the ones that make you go, oh fuck, like before it's even revealed, you know. And the way that this writing is structured, it's giving us a lot of opportunity to do that. In fact, we were able to do it with the yesterday with the red tape deduction, which wasn't a massive like leap in logic, you know what I mean? We had the game gave us all the ingredients, but it let us feel smart for putting them together. And that's fucking brilliant, man. If a game like about spycraft as well, or deduction or detective work, a la another video game. You know, I really like deductive stuff, man. I really like the power fantasy of being able to scratch your chin and be like, I know what you're thinking. I know what's happened here, based on the marks on the fucking floor, man, and all the rest of it. I love that shit, bro. I love that shit. And in a lot of detective games, it's all fucking laid out, man. It's all highlighted stuff here and there, man. But the thing is with disco lights of this kind of ilk is they don't fucking point at anything and say, look at that, that's important, you know. Alex says, so true. A few days back, I was watching my bud play RE7 for the first time. She's finding drawers full of shoes and stuff and slowly piecing together what happened. Yeah, man, environmental storytelling and all that good shit, man. Because this is so dense in exposition as well, but it's not heavy-handed exposition. It's not, you know, it's just good. It's just good. I could go on a massive diatribe about games writing again, and I'm sure I will at some point. But it's just fucking shit. It's just shit. It's mostly just shit. It's mostly just shit. It's mostly just shit. And I was watching all these game announcements come out recently, and the reason I'm so cynical and I'm not quite as excited as some people I know about some of the titles is just because it's so. Oh, I've got no faith. Got no faith in the industry at the moment, and a lot of the I believe a lot of the industry, especially these AAA companies like Square and Nintendo, I don't believe they've got a lot of faith in themselves at the moment. I think there's a bit of an identity crisis going on in terms of purpose and presentation for a lot of these grandstand AAA or fucking bordering quadruple A these days, man. IPs, and then, you know, we're not talking about artists. This is a legitimate piece of art, man, and it's functioning on its own. It's living in the shadow of Disco Elysium. Unavoidably, but and we'll see what happens later. Maybe everything turns out to be shit and boring, but for now they've done it. For now they've done it, and that you know, takes a lot of fucking pride for some of us to step forward and be like, all right, put my hand up. It's fucked up what happened, bro, but I'm here for content primarily, man. You know, the politics of media and content is just to fill the void in between content. Like it serves no other reason than to stoke personal interest and you know, to keep oneself wading through the waters in a way that suits that. Well, I'm not gonna fucking play it because blah 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 blah. It's fine, man. I can understand people's reasons for not playing this. But I think it's important to point out that it's legitimized itself, you know. As a piece of art, man, I'm not thinking about any individuals. I'm just reacting to what's on the canvas. Alex says the only one I'm all that hyped for is Gen Atlas. Yeah. Don't even like robots, but I do like Fumito Ueda. Me too. And I can already kind of imagine some of the themes. Hopefully it's not just a Black Mirror AI is evil, man. Remember when Black Mirror was good? But it won't be, because he's way more adept at handling metaphor, and he's just a better artist than anybody involved in Black Mirror. Oh. So why am I mentioning Black Mirror? Sorry, it's because of the implication of including robots in the current technological climate. But I legitimately don't think we'll get an AI is evil sort of plot. I think if there is any debate or exploration of artificial intelligence, it will be far more nuanced and whatever. Yeah, Black Mirror sucks. Press the call button. Nothing happens. The lights are off. There's nobody to answer at night. You know what? I'm gonna get my Audacity recording because I want that sound effect, man. A certain plinky sound effect when I get a journal update that I kind of want, And I don't know how hard it's going to be to data mine this. Don't know what it was made in. What was Disco made in? Was it made in Unity? I want to say Unity, but I don't know if that's true. They wouldn't have made their own engine, would they? Surely. No point. Peel off the plastic film. It curls under the edge of your fingernail and slides off in a single unbroken piece. Herschel's so fucking autistic, man. This sensory stuff. You can see your reflection flipped in the unblemished metal. Consider your upside down self. There's a compulsion to check your reflection every time you pass a mirrored surface. Got to keep up appearances in theatre. Of course, can't let anyone peel your protective layer off. Right, another business hours type joint, perhaps. Who's done the music? I love it. Fernando Cabrera. Never heard of him, but he's very good.
You shouldn't be here.
The big man was dozing off. Now he's trying to cover it up with a vulgar display of authority.
Wakey, wakey, officer.
Please don't. I'll get enough of that from the wife.
Ah, isn't that what a wife is for? Nah, man. Good one. I pretend I have a wife too sometimes.
I'm not pretending. She's real. Been married almost 20 years. Anyway, like I said, you shouldn't be here.
Why not, man? Because the pigs. What's going on?
Bit of a hold-up with a barge over there. He nearly got robbed by a gang, no less.
Fuck.
Wasn't us. We plead not guilty, officer.
Nothing was taken, luckily, but they did manage to break the damn thing's engine. So now it's stuck there until the replacement parts arrive.
So something potentially interesting is how this game is handling religion. It looks like Islam's a thing in the world of Zero Parades, man. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Ever seen a man around here in a suit and glasses?
Can't say I have. I'm not usually stationed around here, though, so I wouldn't.
What kind of gang are we talking about?
Oh, very dangerous. Probably one of the Azuri lot. Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with them, miss.
I've got plot armor. And I don't actually know how I quote unquote die. Unless it involves maxing out my fucking one of these things at the bottom here. It's probably that, to be fair. Where's Audacity at, brother? Why do you think it was the Azuris?
They've been causing us a lot of trouble around the docks lately. Seems they're trying to take over the local mobs and doing a good job of it.
Why are you blocking the door?
You can't go in there, I'm afraid. That's what I'm here for. No one gets in.
What? Just want to know what's in there, brother.
Only the controls to the water lock. But we can't risk anyone lowering the water right now. It would damage the barge even further, you see.
I see. How long would the barge be sat there?
The parts may take a while as the trade route slowed up recently. Used to be a lot quicker a couple of weeks ago.
Why, what's causing the slowdown?
Must be something at the docks by the bazaar, but I wouldn't know more specifically, outside of my jurisdiction.
Where are the parts coming from, man?
The rest of the developed world.
Nice one. I'll see you in a bit then, John.
You probably shouldn't.
All right. gonna search this bin over here. You don't mind, do you? The sanitation crews are running behind schedule here inside, man. The layers of detritus are many days deep. A whole history of discarded artifacts is piled up in front of you. This bin is an archive. Search it and you may conjure the recent history of this place. This calls for deep urban forensics. I should be able to do that, right? Fucking hell. 52. Do it. Fuck yeah! You jump up to the rim and let your upper body descend into the rotting waterscape.
Why are we in here?
The gang doesn't huddle in dungeons. The gang doesn't fuck with dark fantasy. I mean dark fantasy.
Like the pulpy dreck you used to read as a child, with titles like Ditchwader, The Gore Chamber, and the Dreadlands Trilogy.
Alright. This is now a dark fantasy adventure. Kickstart the imagination engine, mate.
Somewhere in your mind, an ancient motor grinds to life.
Finger the vermin lair. A tight cavern opens before you. Wretched squeaks echo across the stone walls and reach your ears from the distance. Squeeze through into the deeper cavern. Rocks scratch and cut your arms and legs as you push through the gap. Eventually, you emerge into a larger space where the walls crawl with a throng of scabby rats. You must not show fear. Any sign of it and they will swamp you with their diseased mass. Be bold. Fuck's sake, man. You step into the middle of the room. 100 rats scatter up the walls to get away from you. One hangs directly above, unable to hold any longer, and falls, triggering your doom. There's the noise.
Rats. Wheeler rat.
Quick way of doing this moves is called zooming out. Typically used by enforcers as an easy... Well, hold on. Leave the vermin of your fantasy behind and focus instead on the trophy you have earned from the trash container. It's a small collection of lacerated zip cuffs. Typically used by enforcers as an easy way to restrain threats or detainees. This is quite a few people getting arrested. What's stranger is having all the cuffs dumped in this single bin. Officials usually have a more ethical waste management procedure, meaning they may not be for legal use. Criminal or at least non-ethical force may be behind these. This secret jail man or just kinky business. You have reached the end of this path. Everything has been recorded and will be stored within your inner archives. That was a nice little rat quest. Rat quest. I've got high hopes for a rat hero in Deadlock. Got high hopes. High hopes, man. And that's going to make my life so much easier because right now I don't know who is second fiddle. Just give me a fucking rat character. Solves a lot of fucking problems, doesn't it? What was the last Guardian like? Did anybody play it? I think the last the way the title I played was probably Shadow of the Colossus, but not the remaster. But he's a visionary. He's my kind of game guy, games artist. Last Guardian was cool as fuck. I'll have to check it out. It was so mixed appeal. I like polarizing though. I like polarizing. I like the plot twist. The dog is his dad. A ladder hugs the edge of the canal, just eating at its rungs. Darkened patches show where the water level has risen, lowered, then risen again. A lurch in your stomach at the sight of the drop. Your fingers itch for grip. Look into the water, man. The water's reddish tinge and oily distortions across the slick surface make it hard to see far. Wet cloth and iron dust, foul, chemical. Tiny silhouettes drift beneath the surface, darting in a regular arc. Look further down. The canal passes right under the building. Glance at the device on the other side. It's an old waterlock, used to grant passage to boats and barges passing through. Must be a way to operate that waterlock. Looking at the device, you don't see a panel or switch. That would suggest a control room nearby. Yeah, it's over there. Like the one over there to the... really like this. I really like this writing, man. I really like this writing. That's the fourth or fifth time it's like directly intersected our paying of attention. Tooltips, yeah, tooltips in a fucking game like Eco, or oh yeah, the less the better. Like it's all a bit, it's all supposed to be diegesis. Cool. I will be checking absolutely everything, by the way. It's just what I'm like. It's just what I'm like in these games. Canal water licks the sides, boatless, faintly sulfurous. You love a good semicolon, man. Is there a more pretentious piece of punctuation than the semicolon? Oh, it's you! It's the mama pig. Big pig. We'll probably encounter that properly later, man. I need to find this door. It's 12 past 11. I don't know what time I ought to be turning in, really. A chihuahua shitting a hot dog. Tempo's office. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Back to the bazaar. I thought that was a big cock on the road then. Maybe it is. I've got a guy that works pretty high up at a AAA games company that loves sneaking fucking dicks into like textures and stuff like that. I'm not going to say what company because he's pretty high up. But it's very possible one of these Zero Parades devs is doing the same here. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, that was the bazaar, right? Because that was Pietro's shop. Why are you looking through the CDs? He's not here, man. The fire exit stands conspicuously ajar. Someone has wedged it open with a ball. Look where the door leads. A dark hallway. At the opposite end, you just make out the bottom of a metal staircase. Fine place to hide in a moment of crisis. Marked and remembered. Fucking squeeze in. Just squeeze in, man. Hello? You emerge into the rusted insides of a deceased mechanical beast. The only light comes dimly from above a set of steel stairs, which you alight carefully. Sorry, the only light comes dimly from above a set of steel stairs, which you alight carefully, gripping the cold railing. Hello? The sticker on the panel reads, property of Renatel, man. In the center, the company's familiar dolphin mascot grins at you.
Inside, you find a dirt-covered computer terminal. Above the gridwork of corroded wires, a sleek cable cuts the path toward the antenna. A wound in the city's flesh. An orifice where the metal veins that twist and knot below your feet are exposed for a moment. Press the old terminal's on-off button, man. The ancient terminal groans in response. Relays clack in a series of deep, satisfying clicks, like pistol chambers locking into place. System waiting. Please wait. Welcome to Renatel Control version 1.2. Copyright 87. Renatel. Enter command. Why is there a small angry line blinking at me, man? That's a text cursor. It's waiting for your input. The fuck do I do with it, Jan? The artery before you connects to every device connected to the Renatel wireless network. How? What? The text cursor highlights the blank space where your command should go. Type in Rosebud. Ask it. Come back later, man. I'll come back later, John. Rock your ball in there. Right, where's this office door, man? It's literally like... Okie dokie. You can do it! Bite his freaking head off! Stop looking at me, Swan. Pimpo, it's me, brother, I'm back! Silence from the other side. I'm really sorry about how everything went down 5 years ago, Jan. You get no answer, no twitch or shuffle behind the metal. Fucking boot it. A brief tremor runs through the metal, but it doesn't budge. Humans dominate doors every day. Hurl this one back down to the pecking order. Fucking bust it, man. 41%. I'm gonna hurt myself if I don't get it. 68%. But if I don't hit it, I'm in trouble. Fuck off! Wait, that should have hurt more, man. Oh yeah, about to hurt, very badly. Neurons firing their way down our leg like dominoes in 3, 2, 1. Fuck, man! Fortunately, you kicked the door right on the handle. Why is that fortunate? It's the source of my pain, man. Because our shit kick killed the lock. All right. Drink loads of coffee now. Oh my God. On the fucking razor's edge here, man. Oh dear. All right. Good. All right. We avoided catastrophe there. It fucking stinks, man. Edges of boot prints are stamped about and stamped into the sheets. Haha. Here's a box for an electric bidet with built-in seat warmer. Very posh. A line of reflective scarlet catches the light within this box. More ciggies. A torrential staining of blood. Uh-oh. A ruined sofa with a sad story to tell. Fucking stinks, brother. The air hums. This is a spy's death. There's no body. Maybe he's still alive somewhere. Not with that amount of bloodlust. Nope. Far too much blood. Update. Asset. Taxman. Was unknown. Now, zeroed out, man. What happened here? Multiple assailants going by the footprints. A brief struggle. Then, the inevitable. How long till someone mods the narrator VA with another voice actor? Yeah, somebody's just going to do a voice clone of our guy from Disco at some point, I imagine. It'd be quite easy to do a voice clone of him. He's got very distinct patterns of speech. But yeah, let's turn on the narrator for 2 minutes just to remind ourselves of what we're missing. Watch it. Watch it. You are being naughty. You are the spy that has woken up in the game. You are being naughty. Just muddy mooses of it. Exactly. Well, I'm, you know, I don't know how charming my narration is, but I'd hazard to say it's slightly more charming than the original. So he put up a fight. Good.
At the start, at least, this was not a clean hit.
This was not a clean hit, Samcan 669. They didn't even bother to clean it up.
The aftermath was the point. This is a warning.
This is a warning. When did they get him?
The blood is curdled and cracked, the colour of old brick. A week ago, maybe more.
Too breathy, too inauthentic. Pseudopod and tempo. Why, man?
The way espionage crises always go. People collide in slow motion, gripping the outer edges half blind. Bodies mount, telephones ring.
Ring. Didn't find a rhythm, and she every line, every sentence has the same inflections. Like I say, our guy from Disco, he has pretty iconic patterns of speech. You know that it's probably quite easy to do an impression of him. I'm not gonna try, but it's distinct. This is just garbage. I can't even be asked properly critiquing it. Just not good, and we're not the only ones that think this. It was one of the things that made me put down the demo so quickly. I'm being set up. Nah, I don't know if I am. I don't have any reason to believe I am necessarily. I plan to collide at full fucking speed, bro.
Mere minutes into the match and the away crowd are silenced by a stark scoreboard.
Scoreboard. Remember when you were a child, man? And I used to get wound up like about this when I was 7 years old, man. People would just add to the end of the words. Oh, let's look at the dogger. It's how children speak. It is fucking annoying. Not even children. Fucking, it's how fucking retarded children speak. Like I say, it used to annoy me when I was a kid. I used to hate kids when I was a kid, man. Mere minutes into the match, and the away crowd are silenced by a stark scoreboard. Enemies 2, Cascade 0. You motherfucker. How could you have done this to me? What is happening?
Goddamn, give me some loot, bro.
On the desk are a grey notebook, an E terminal, and a broken photo frame, face down. Next to the frame is an eye with a long single teardrop shaped out of a fine white powder.
The eye of your enemy, weeping with joy at your return. Inspect the notebook.
It's soft and ringed. The word accounts is written across the top in black marker. A thicket of serial numbers, dates, columns, and rows.
Sorry, not enough vocal fry. I need to be closer to the mic as well.
A thicket of serial numbers, dates, columns, and rows cover the pages top to bottom, along with shorthand references to incomes and outgoings. You notice the handwriting completely changes in the more recent entries.
Compare the two sets of handwriting. Sorry, not to throw shade on a professional actress who got paid to do this shit, but the first dates back years. Harsh lined, heavy-handed, all capitals.
Tempo.
The second set in an elaborate looping cursive. Some of the eyes have little hearts instead of dots. Boring, boring, boring. Check for variations in grammar. Cool. There are none. The first set of handwriting even uses the word cunt with the same wild abandon as the second. Brilliant. Whose handwriting is this? Definitely not Tempo. Check the payroll, man. A list of names, titles, and compensation. One of the rows has been firmly crossed out with aggressive black lines. Ignatz. Nothing in the archives. Check the expenses. Rent, utilities, and other minor operating costs. It's because one of the things is her decision to not pronounce her T's is a creative choice. But it's not working out, man. It's not working out. I don't pronounce my T's a lot of the time when I'm speaking naturally. But if I was doing a fucking voice acting gig, I would probably enunciate. Maybe the impression we're supposed to get is this is what Herschel would sound like. But don't know. I've no reason to believe that in particular. You know, we know what Harry Dubois' voice sounds like from some of the internal dialogue in Disco, but the bass narrator voice, again, I'm needlessly comparing. The bass narrator voice isn't Harry's voice. You know, we do hear it through his internal dialogue, and even in the karaoke scene, we get to hear it externally. But don't know what she's doing. Maybe she was directed to hike the vocal fry up to 100. Drop all of her T's really kind of conspicuously. But it doesn't come across as authentic, man. I don't know anything about this actress, man, but she has had work as an actress, and enunciation and being able to yada yada yada. I'm not a fucking actor, bro. But I know what goes into acting. You know, I am a person, and being a person is 95% performance, right? Just bizarre, because all the other voice work is really good. I haven't heard anybody I'm like, that's fucking a bit weird. Like the original partner in Disco, can't remember what his name is. He's the guy wearing the wig. I think his performance is pretty terrible, man, but still works. Turn on the E terminal.
It doesn't turn on. Someone's cut the cord.
Inspect the eye. The crying powder eye stares at you.
Pretty badass symbol. The fascists have us by the balls aesthetically. The silence in the room agrees. Bit on it. Phew. The eye dissipates. Gotcha. Why is it here, man? It is a signal. The crudeness of it points toward a stick joke by the weeping eye. I think I got the message from the blood fam. The eye watches you. Your eyes turn. Oh. Is that me in the middle? It has to be. And who's the cunt covering his face? Is that not Pseudopod? But it's going to be someone important, right? Who's this on the left? Is he the guy with no heart? As you turn the frame around, a blade of light momentarily obliterates the row of faces presented. Inside your stomach, spiders scuttle. She's drinking a schnapps. It's true to what we've been told about our character. She's a schnapps drinker. A surprise attack launched from your own past. Here you all are. Ah, sweet, okay. Tempo. Taxman, okay. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot he was Vivaldi as well. Esty. Estoc. Vesper. Virtue. Me. Cascade. Ramsey. Radiant. Carolina. Hindred. And Holocene. Holocene. One of these is not like the other. And it's the cunt that's hiding his face. Your former network, known to the opera as the Whole Sick Crew, man. Also known to you as the friends you left to die 5 years ago. Whoop. Your people. Your people, sorry. Look at them. None of them meet your eye, apart from you, the only one looking down the camera. I like this writing as well, man. Your people, look at them. None of them meet your eye, apart from you, the only one looking down the camera. You're the only one looking back at yourself. Uh-oh. They were counting on you, and you fucking abandoned them. While they thought of you, you thought only of yourself, you fucking selfish little child. Rub the dust from their faces. What a thoughtful gesture. Very late, very thoughtful. Put the pick away, man. You slip the photo out of the frame into your pocket. Pressing against your heart once more. Why did Tempo hold on to this photo? A fatal case of sentimentality. Leading cause of death among old assets and spies. He wanted to keep you all around. I should have got on that tram. Too late. Fading lights in the fog. You are here now. Under attack. I don't want to go on and left these people behind because I'm having an anxiety attack right now. Can't go. Beneath the photo and your heart, a tug. The window to your right. Did someone see you come in here? You can't. You fucking can't. Don't look at me through the window, please. So far, I don't really agree with the complaints about the fatigue, anxiety, and delirium system as a diegetic or a ludonarrative storytelling device. It functions quite well, given our character is displaying all the hallmarks of remorse, anxiety, and of course, you know, balancing these things invites us into the stress that our character is feeling, and that is nothing but a good thing to me. And if that comes at the cost of the player not always getting patted on the back
being like, well done, you'll never lose any of these stats, man. Fuck no. Losing stats is really interesting, actually. I have decided losing stats is as interesting as or even more interesting than gaining stats. Just like you'd expect in any fucking any RPG you've ever played before, man. So all of these gimps on Steam going, oh, fucking getting punished for dial. Fucking grow up. Fucking grow up. And a lot of these complaints are around the mental faculty mechanics, the narration, which I can agree with. But you can turn that off, man. This game's got some of the best audio options I've ever seen in a game. You can turn it off and you can take over, you know. You can read quietly to yourself if you're not streaming or whatever. I don't know. Some people think it's fine, man. Like, and those people will leave a positive review. And, you know, I disagree with people that like the game as much as I disagree with people that dislike the game. If that makes sense, because I'm a pretentious fucking know-it-all, 34 turning 35-year-old ex-game developer. So it's always interesting reading Steam reviews though, especially when there is actual sort of interesting shit going on, and the people that kind of resist change. Or the people that don't notice it a lot of the time as well. Basically, always make your own mind up. Never follow anybody else's opinions, man, because just pretend everybody is wrong initially and that you are right about everything and that you are the smartest person in the universe. But also leave yourself open to being pleasantly surprised by people. Like, you know, I'm sure there are people sharing their opinions on Reddit and Steam that are worth listening to, but they're far and few between, man. They're far and few between. For a game like this, man, Steam reviews is not going to give you an accurate consensus that you should be following, man. It's more likely to trigger your own biases surrounding the controversy and stuff if you are aware of it, man. You know? And even being aware of it doesn't really matter, does it? It does, but I mean, in regards to the art itself, it doesn't really matter. Dark and grease-stained glass, only faint shapes, blah blah blah. You make out the impression of the bazaar beyond the window, obscured by dust and grime. Wipe the glass with your sleeve, man. Got a fucking dirty sleeve. You gather up your sleeve and exhale onto the window, where your breath reveals a clear handprint in the dust. You don't need to exhale it, you just need to talk near it. Rub it away. You wipe off the stain, leaving a section of glass clear at eye level. Look across the water. Across the canal is the district of Lower Budas. A mess of slums sprouting from the defunct ruins of itself. A cross-section of the city would be a cliff face, eroded by floods, political tides, and fossils of forgotten hardware. Stand the bazaar. Nighttime finds the bazaar nearly empty. You observe a few teenagers and individual souls going about their routines. Damn, I wish you were here, Tempo. He is stained all around you. Best he can do currently. Something's off with this place. Something's a little bit off. An unusual shape breaks the pattern. A large orange figure sliding between the stalls. Glancing up at the office. Too much and too often. The man from the photo shop. The seedy little oddity, man. Possible cover. Something flashy to distract from something ugly. Pale. Has to be. Of course, in espionage, coincidence is folklore. What's my move then? Lose him in the bazaar. Turn this layout against him. Someone's chasing me. Excuse me, mate. Come behind me. Just epic
Don't let
chase
you
music.
past. We got a mother situation.
What's going on?
Just like I told you, mother's out for her constitutional. I'd stay out from the back ways if I were you.
I need to get by. There's a geezer following me.
A man? There's no one there. And you got better odds with the man than with the mother.
So where should I go?
The main entrance to the east. Please do not panic.
Your mental map of the area is woefully incomplete. You'll be working at a disadvantage here. Figure something out then.
Good.
Thanks for your help.
Always advises that.
You just referred to yourself in the third. What a gangster, man. Fucking hell. I've always considered going through a phase where I just refer to myself in the third person for about like a month or something. Just to see what happens, you know. Just to see what happens. You never know what it could cause, man, you know. Oops. Just confront the cunt. A click from somewhere inside. A click somewhere inside. The world slows. A sudden lease of epinephrine into the bloodstream. Danger. Line of sight. You lock eyes with the man from the photo shop. Hello, Hill. He cradles something within his coat. Fear. Done. Move. Time to act is now. Ah. Evaluate. Two paths are before you. Go straight or go down. Engage functional invisibility and waltz right out in front of his eyes. Functional invisibility. Become translucent. Refract light. Hide in plain sight. Functional invisibility is an advanced cognitive maneuver. These tactics are not officially recognized by the Operant Bureau, though operants share rumors of their success. I'm not convinced he's got a gun on him. I'm gonna fucking confront him. Almost trivial on the nerve roll, 91% without exertion. Are you for fucking real? Are you actually for fucking real? I've got a fucking... got a knife on me, what? Deep within you, a sharp hesitation ripples through, taking control. That's not the invisibility maneuver. That's wrong. You are very, very visible. Am I? The way your pursuer is looking at you would suggest yes. Suddenly, his hand disappears into the folds of his coat, and an object starts to emerge. Hard, angular, bulky. Nothing good. Take a deep breath, man. I don't think it's a gun. All right, run. Time stands still. You hear the whine of a 50cc engine. A small tuk-tuk appears in your peripheral vision.
Yo, Opricon, this way.
This. A teenager in a tuk-tuk called you a cunt. They may be an ally. You may not have a choice. Look at her. You don't know her, but she seems to know you. That's the third time. I count 3 cunts so far, man. Any video game in which people call each other cunts, friend of mine. Charge your pursuer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Fuck me, man. How many fucking hard skill checks have I actually checked? The impact knocks both of you out of balance. Oh shit, he's got us reeling. Lights out. Here it comes. This can't be happening, man. A bright flash returns you to the world. The man lowers his camera.
Welcome to the violent canvas that we call society.
The result is the exact opposite of what you've been trained for. Go. What a fucking catastrophe. Couldn't have gone any worse. Couldn't have gone any fucking worse. Relax, we're all right. Oh boy. Right, ride the lightning. Oh, okay. A saucepan half full of black cigarette butts.
I'm no big-time professional spy, but looks like you fucked it back there.
You're fucking telling me, hon. The girl gives you a quick, not exactly kind once-over from behind a dark cigarette and crescent nose. You smoking those, Ouroboros, man? Ouroboros Black! Fucking yeah! Game of the year, man. Sorry, I got needlessly excited there. That's like 5 times it's done that now. It's something so simple as well, man, but it's something so simple, but we don't see it. We don't see it half as often as we should. Thanks for the lift. Appreciated.
You're welcome, Herschel.
That's Cascade to you, hen.
Cascade, then. Fuck it. Have 2 names. Temple said you'll be late, but he also said you show.
I think there's some sample bait on this soundtrack. Oh my God, yeah. Some of the best fucking options I've seen in a game. Very good. Your former asset was swapping secrets with a teenage girl? What is occurring here? Not that. Probably. The man was a committed homosexual. Who are you exactly?
Magician's apprentice. They throw knives at me and I get paid not to flinch.
Why is Tempo confiding in a teenager?
Because I'm his second in command. Or I used to be. Until he got taken out.
So you know about the office?
Who do you think found the blood?
Me.
He's dead. Turbo dead. Sorry.
Who took him out?
Tempo had enemies in every direction. Take your pick.
Someone traced an eye in cocaine. Seems to lean only one way.
Or maybe that's what someone wanted you to think. But sure, Herschel, let's go with Weeping Eye. Or the Carabineros. Or the Azzurri mob. Maybe they want to go to the mattresses again.
You're pretty smart for a teenager.
Fuck you care anyway. Tempo always called you a friend. 5 years, no word. Some friend.
I care a lot more than you know.
Yeah, but everyone says that. Because it's easy to say.
Chucky care anyhow, man. Get it out. Get it out the fucking window. Carried from a nearby apartment, a piano melody floats through the room as if it's on small wings.
Anyway, he's gone. So now it's me or it's nothing.
Pretty Silent Hill / Fear and Hunger Core music going on at the moment. You know anything about this? Show her the vape. Nah, show her the red disc. The girl inspects the disc over the top of her cigarette.
This is one of those Einzelfucks Petre won't shut up about.
Einzeltone XR, actually.
Fuck me, there's 2 of them?
What about this ultraviolet pop star? Do you know anything about her, man? I heard she's hot with the teens right now, but you seem to be a little more counterculture.
I know she's missing, but that's no state secret. Whole world knows that. Kidnapped, I heard. Sad end if it's true.
Some girls enjoy dressing up as her, I understand. Fans who gift?
Fucking losers.
Yeah, I thought so.
Where did you get that anyway?
The man I was supposed to work with is incapacitated. This thing may have been involved.
As in dead?
Not like Tempo dead, but I don't know if he'll be coming back.
Sorry to hear it. What happened to him?
An arc scheme I've yet to uncover.
The worst type of schemery. Sounds like we're 2 down, Cascade. And getting cunted harder by the minute.
Hunted.
Hope he pulls through.
That's how this spy thing goes sometimes, man. People are there, then they're not.
And what's another one in the vapor? You spies are morgue slab cold.
How'd you recognize me?
From the photo on Tempo's desk. That was all of you, right? The whole sick crew?
What else did Tempo tell you about us?
Not a lot. That you were good, that you had something together, and that it was a shame how it all went down.
How did he say it went down?
Slowly, then all at once. They got the girl first, he said. Carolina. Then the floor gave way.
You blame me?
No, I don't think so. Good things go sideways, it happens.
You can give it to me straight.
This is straight. You are friends, right? You go down with your friends and you all go together. How it's always been.
Guy that tailed me, what's his fucking deal?
Ignatz. area clown with shit-tasting jackets. He used to work at the bazaar till Temple sacked him.
Why'd he get sacked?
For being a clown, officially. And unofficially, for maybe going in with the Weeping Eye.
And is he? Working for the Weeping Eye, that is?
Who knows? Temple was saying a lot of strange things at the very end. Some of them even true. Either way, Kuntz just bought himself a lifetime ban from the bazaar. Welcome to the delinquent heap.
Tempo asked for me, man. Maybe you're the person who can finally tell me why.
The ritual, obviously. Has it started yet, or what?
The ritual?
Cascade or nothing. Tell her Taxman is ready to begin the ritual. That was Tempo's message to the opera. What's it mean?
Why did I get 15 sol for that? Sounds heavy.
Heavy like a death in the family. I thought you were high up in the opera or something. Tempo said you were top floor, brightest spy in the sky.
Uh-oh. Tempo didn't know they shelved you after 91. He thought you were still respected. Revered, even. I can't talk about any of that, man. Sensitive info, mostly redacted.
Isn't that just spy talk for somebody fucked up?
Oop. Who knows?
You were supposed to be the Great Cascade. Pockets full of answers.
Then I'm sorry I'm not her.
That's not your fault.
I like her. The girl closes her eyes, then opens them again. Smoke drifts from her nostrils.
Quiet, Herschel. I sense the presence of spirits.
Why hasn't her character model got a cigarette, man? It's so easy to add a fucking... He is iced over with sarcasm.
Yes, I hear them. They're close. They're whispering. Ritual's completely fucked. It's gone. Unless you can find this old Luthien guy.
What old Lucian guy?
Before Temple
Lucian,
got
sorry.
knuckle flicked off the board, he was setting up a massive deal with some Luthien guy who's like 1,000 years old.
Does this guy, does he potentially not have a heart by any chance, this fella?
Someone way high up. My best guess, this ritual's all tied up in that.
What if this is just, the prequel to Deadlock, man? Now that would be a plot twist. Tell me more about, this massive deal.
Temple called it a blow for culture in defiance of all known laws. And he said that if he fucked this one, the Weeping Eye would kill us all. He said this numerous times.
The Hidden King must die.
Haven't played in a few days, man. I'm kind of itching. We might get a few games in before I shut the stream off. Honestly, same. Yeah, I wonder why. I had a few bad games, man. I had some really good games. Then I played a couple with Craig, and I feel bad for Craig because he's trapped in ELO hell, and I didn't help him. I did not help him at all. I played two of the shittest games of my life when at last I played him, man. I want to get him out of Initiate and Seeker though, because he's too good to be down there, man. You've been sucked back into Tarkov. Fucking hell.
Seems that prophecy is coming to pass. Temple was first, a blood sacrifice in his own office. Next is me. Then you, probably, if you're still around. You're part of this deal now.
I've been trying to play a bit of that Oxygen Not Included. If you like Colony Sims and stuff like that, it's good. But it's fucking stressful, man. And I didn't have a good sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep until about 10 a.m. And I just had... It was a really stressful dream, but for no particular reason. My dream was basically I was in some weird colony sim / deadlock experience. I gamify a lot of my dreams, and it all feels very sort of like real. It's pretty fun, but very stressful. Woke up with a headache. Oxygen Not Included is really fun. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I do really like it. It's fucking dense. Like, it's dense, and I find myself restarting all the time. But I've been enjoying that, man. Just make me want to play RimWorld a little bit because I'm better at RimWorld. And yeah, we need to get Craig to Alchemist, man. He's definitely Alchemist level. He says he doesn't think he is, but I think he is, man. I've been in Alchemist long enough to know. I have been out of Alchemist, man, but then I went on my fucking shit show, so. My pocket does have one answer in it. This old Lucian guy, what's his name? Dante.
I never knew his name, or his new name. But yeah, that's him. Where'd you get that?
Cigarettes in the shrine near the bazaar. Neat trick I taught Tempo. I did forget about that. Fair enough.
You mean the shrine with all the pictures of dead people? Good fucking omen. This Dante prick disappears a couple of weeks back. Gets snatched, vanishes. Like that.
It's getting sampled tonight.
Said some hyper-incriminating shit into the phone that everyone knows is tapped. Extremely schoolboy error. Tempo's on the other end. Hears him get taken. Black bag job. Now he's locked up in some secret jail, saying who knows what to who knows who.
Daughter of one of the bazaar vendors told me about that phone, man. Her dad vanished too.
Right. Malin said her dad turned into thin air.
That's right.
She doesn't smile much anymore. Not a great look when you're trying to sell parties to people. You should see her fucking receipts.
Why? What's up with her? Any ideas on the location for this jail?
Yeah. It's right under the flashing neon sign that says secret jail this way.
Sound. That's really convenient. Where's that then?
Sorry. It's been a tense couple of weeks.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know where this jail is. Spy stuff. Your world. I'm useless here.
Who are you, man? Why are you implicated?
This old guy getting snatched really spooked Temple. Like weapons-grade coke binge spooked. Last time I saw him, he was bleeding out of his nose and talking very seriously about fate.
Sounds like a good night, man. So both sides of this massive illegal deal are currently dead or missing.
Correct. You've got me in this safe house, and I've got you. I'm not on coke, but I am spooked the fuck. You need to find this old Lucian guy and either just bust him out or shut him up. If this ancient prick spills on our massive deal, we're all fucked. You, me, and everyone.
I do owe you for that tuk-tuk. For that tuk-tuk job, man.
You do. Thanks.
I haven't done anything yet. Still a good chance I'll fuck this.
Temple said you come through for him. For us. So
a lot of
find
pressure,
that
bro.
old prisoner, Herschel, and come through.
Let me get this straight. Tempo promised this Dante fella some exit papers and a way out. This was his end of the deal?
Yep. Tempo offered him safe passage through Portofino, set him up with a new life. He was good at moving people and making them up.
Any chance he did actually get out?
Zero. You're holding his fucking one-way ticket.
Ah. And what exactly was Tempo getting in return?
Something he called the Mega Violator.
Object, concept, or person?
I would say conceptual object, but it exists.
Where is it now?
The illuminated cunt never came through with it. Or at least, he didn't have the chance. So who knows where that got to?
Sounds like I need to track down this prisoner.
Only shot we got. It's you and me, Herschel. One cunt down, two more behind the ghost of him.
Her hand reflexively reaches for the cigarette packet jammed into her left bra strap. She smacks the packet once against the side of her head,
then flips open the top and plucks one out. Where do I recognize that gesture from? Hooked it right in front of a Stone Age mentor. Right, I'm still stoned. Great. I don't even know your name.
I'm Tatiana on the paperwork, but no one calls me that apart from my mother, and only when she's very angry with me.
Should I call you Tatiana then, or what?
No, you creep. You use my official title. My name's Yana, and I'm the fucking man.
Tell me about you, Yana. Hold on, yeah. Is Marco your boyfriend? Because Marco was saying his girlfriend always calls him a cunt. And I've noticed that you're quite heavy-handed with the cuntage. Is Marco your boyfriend? He's up to something shifty on behalf of his scary girlfriend, man.
He's not my boyfriend. We were just hanging out for a while. Maybe we still are. Whatever.
All right. So what's he up to?
Some cunt has me in his crosshairs. A cunt with weird headphones and a shit mustache.
Who is he?
Dunno. Headphones are the defining feature. And the fact he's after me. That's why I'm here, and not in a bazaar. Midnight pricks won't stop exiting the fucking woodwork.
Why is he after you?
I don't know. And Tempo had no fucking clue either. But he was very scared of him.
Weird headphones and a shit mustache. He shouldn't be too hard to spot.
Way ahead of you. I'm in the middle of smoking this cunt out. My acid is already in theater. Cryptonym, Scarf.
By asset, you mean Marco?
Yes, obviously. But also, do I?
You ought to be careful, mate. You're playing with forces stronger, more powerful than you could ever reckon
Use your
with.
spy shit. Make contact. Tell him I approved the meet.
This all sounds extremely amateur. Is he dependable?
Not remotely. But Scarf has gotten close to the target. Mostly through sheer fucking luck. Also, you can tell him that my schedule freed up this weekend, so I could see him for like 1 hour, maybe. As long as nothing better comes up, which it might.
Ah, right. Yeah, I can do that.
Good. I like enemies. They solidify my fucking position. But you know what solidifies it even more?
I like enemies. They solidify my position. I like that. I like that. The indelible bonds of friendship, haha.
Non-stop odd shit with you.
You know.
No, other people taking care of those enemies for me.
Can I have one of those, ciggies, man?
Dipped one in nitroglycerin. Fair warning.
I'm just gonna take one. The girl tilts her head up and offers half a shrug. Don't let the child outsmoke you. Pound it now. Save you the next drag, man. All right.
Don't think you're getting another one, because you're not.
Tell me about you, Yana.
All right, Herschel. Psychologize me.
Where are your parents?
Probably where I left them.
Guess we'll leave them there then.
Appreciated.
I don't quite get what's going on between you and Tempo.
We had a professional arrangement. Now we have an extremely personal one. I was here. That's all.
Why'd you end up here? Weekend job at the bazaar or something?
Yeah, I did some odd job shit around there. Admin stuff for Tempo. Became his assistant, basically.
The heir apparent?
Maybe, yeah. Some fucking kingdom. I was just Yana. The bazaar took me in. Tempo kept me.
What's your take from a bootlegging perspective? Can culture ever really be blockaded?
I don't think so. The bazaar's receipts don't think so either. People say the culture goes backwards, or downhill, or whatever the fuck. There's only one real blockade to culture. Blind and deafen yourself. Then maybe you're protected. Anything else, no chance. We'll find you eventually.
They're fucked. Don't you have, like, school and friends, stuff like that?
I'm retired.
From school?
Government education is for losers and narcs.
Fucking word.
They're never gonna teach you the most important thing in life. How to make fucking moves.
Fucking amen, sister.
Hold on. Don't I get another name? Like how Tempo was Taxman?
Could go with Tax Girl. Strong thematic resonance. I'd have to, you know, like hit on one.
Get thinking then. And it better not be Tax Girl, or I'll kick off. Speak your piece.
This chick cries after. God bless her. 2% chance to nail. It's a poetics check as well, man. Later, Yana.
Keep your powder dry, Herschel.
All right. Keep your asshole wiped. Can I take this? Can I take this? I'm taking this. Thank you. Oh, Jeffrey Red and Black. Can I take these? I'm taking these. Shadow play +1. Yes, let's do it. We're just looking for the like economic stat adjustments that are best economically, i.e. More positives than negatives. A very large poster hiding a crack in the wall. Hiding a crack in the wall. Your asshole gates before you. Right, see you in a bit, man. See you later. Bye-bye. Junk mail from a tuk-tuk repair company. See you later. Bye-bye. Fucking 1 in the morning, man. In another video game that we played that's a little bit like this. I think it's 2 a.m. Is that cut off? I might just put myself into bed. Call day one quits there, man. I think we've done all right, to be fair. Well, no, we didn't do well, but we've done, you know. Instinct skills potential +2. All right. Latest synthetic desires. Years of living in the People's Republics have left you defenseless against the developed world's most semiotically advanced advertisements. This requires further exploration followed by a ruthless auto-critique. Congratulations, you got a son. Congratulations, Mr. Fontaine, you got a son. Congratulations, Mr. Fontaine, you got a son. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. Fontaine. You got a son.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Congratulations, you fell for the attractive coffee lady. Is Safe House everywhere? Is Safe House everywhere? I don't care about the ad. I just really needed it for the caffeine. No, sorry. I can feel it. Yeah. What you feel is only the amphetamine-fueled delusions of copywriters and graphic designers, capital's true avant-garde, the promise of that which is not there. You desire the red and black coffee because you see the attractive woman with compelling hair and you believe in her more than yourself. Wait, so I don't actually want the coffee. What you desire is not the red and black coffee, but the solidarity of soul that comes with knowing the coffee is your desire. You want, therefore you are. Existence is confirmed by what it lacks. Distance precedes essence and all that. That's what the whole fucking thing is about, man. An eternal shell game of desires deferred and approximated. Doesn't that mean no one ever gets what they want? Pretty clever, isn't it, man? We are made to unrealize desire by the caffeinated deception and the appealing armed woman who enforce it. Enjoy your coffee like a normal person, man. It is not your tongue that tastes the milky sweetness, but the tongue of another inside your own mouth. Brilliant. Tongue of another. Brilliant. I like it. Advertisement, marketing is evil and all that. Very cool. I want to level up something. Oh my fucking god. These stats are having a bad time down here. Because I smoked that weed, innit? I shouldn't have smoked the weed before I started dealing with hardcore spy shit. But it's done now. Runs out in 9 minutes and then we're back to it. Maybe then I can actually do that poetics check with Yana. Let's do nerve. And I need to get my fatigue down. We're going to do that with coffee and then smoke cigarettes to counter the anxiety from the coffee, etc. Oh my god. I need to get my anxiety down. Okay. Let's pass a tiny bit of time and try and do that check.
Could I ever see beyond her, only to discover more of her?
The middle-aged man stares into the sky, left eye loping slightly. His hair and suit are both in moist disarray. Pink tie hangs open around his neck. The smell of alcohol singes the inside of your nose. You all right there, cunt?
No. All is lost. Are you looming over me in official capacity?
I'm just fucking walking by, mate.
Until you were struck by my deserted majesty.
Your triangular haircut.
I have abandoned post. Delegated all responsibility to my junior. It will hobble him, of course, the fate of our kind.
Hey, what's your kind? Sorry?
I am Oscar Metamoto, senior negotiator for L'Empire de la Empire Sandu without empty.
A glimpse of steel submerged behind his bloated jowls. You're getting soaked out here, man.
I quite like it, actually. The sky is crying on me.
There's a lot of evaporated dog and cat piss, though, bro.
For immediate relief, Oscar Metamoto is hors d'usage until he receives at least 3 apologies.
What? 3 apologies, what?
1 from my opposite number, 1 from my superiors for the professional cuckolding, and 1 from my aforementioned junior for making me superfluous.
In fact, he stabs a finger into the air. Make that 4 apologies. I also require 1 from fate for being born unafraid to love. Fate is indifferent to us, Oscar.
Then why am I so thoroughly cursed?
His eyes are deep blue. Look at the jaw, man.
No luck to it. A series of bad decisions, amid worse ones I had no real hand in.
Superiors never apologize either, cunt, so all in all, not looking great on the apology front, I'm afraid.
I know how it works, but still, on principle, seems my hors d'usage will be much prolonged.
Good luck with the apologies, man.
I will prize them from dead hand if necessary.
Have you heard anything about a secret jail around here?
I believe the correct term is unlicensed detention facility. Mostly urban myth, overawed folklore. Either way, not my department.
But a department nonetheless. Further proof that Emter are pulling the piano wire. What's Emter doing in town, John?
The bank is always open.
And always in town. But you said you're a negotiator. What are you negotiating, John?
Yet another special condition on the master contract that dismantled history. But I can say no more. I am the negociator Sancor.
And how'd you end up like this, man?
I visited an old friend. On the verge of our great triumph, we defeated ourselves.
Fucking hell. Right, what great triumph, sorry?
The moon. But all is secret, like the silent side of that divine satellite.
Who gives a toss about the moon?
My old friend, the great Reno. Final boss of Reno Enterprises, and most famously, telephonic communications.
Gonna say, Renatel, the dolphin payphones, invisible courier of the city. Looks like a pretty one-sided fight.
A routing. I knew it was a mistake accepting the invitation. Reno can have quite the time when he revs up, but one can't.
And what?
One can't not drink to the moon.
You're doing my head in, man. Where'd this blowout happen?
The blood-soaked arena was Reno's apartment. Cozy little penthouse that lit tippy-top of the housing campaign. Private elevator, of course. Tunnel to Coliseum. Site of our last day.
Who bested you?
Top shelf liquor, mostly. The crowd roaring as we were torn apart. Blood running rivers in the sand.
Just you two, man. You looks like you went hard, brother.
We often do at our rare reunions. But no, some others fought alongside us. Intimate circle. I brought Frederick Lejeune along too, which proved to be an error. but also a lesson well learned.
What befell Frederick, man?
Train is serious. Not the most auspicious start.
Keep listening.
Fred went weak at the knees because the toy train was Reno's prized child, joyous trophy. A terrible fate.
You two go back a long way.
Eons. Drew up his very first contracts when he was getting into private infrastructure. Bulletproof.
Huh. Glad you had a good time.
Gotta find them where you can.
Cheers, mate. I might be back later. Probably not, but...
I usually charge a consulting fee, by the way. For you, I'll wait.
I wouldn't have paid it, mate. I would have just walked away anyway. Ooh. Naps. My favorite. Let's go talk to Yana. She's around here, right? See if we can hit that check now that Herschel isn't stoned anymore. She's around here, right? Oh. See if we can hit this check now that we're no longer stoned. It's mad that being stoned lowers your poetics, man. I know it's just intellect all over, but shit, man, still only 2%. What the fuck?
Keep your powder dry, Herschel.
I'll be back, man. I'll be back. Something's still going on with me. Poetics down 3. Why? Why? Interesting, man. It's 2:15 in the morning, and the game hasn't told me to go to bed, so I'm gonna work my way back to the photo shop, but I'm still gonna talk to people on my way, probably. A name is emblazoned across the side of the tuk-tuk in a cool blue font, partly obscured by diaphanous hand-painted soap bubbles. Lipidoors Azuis, cleaners for hire. Around the back, an aluminium roll-up door shields the contents of the trailer. Look inside the cab, brother. The leather-upholstered bench is barely big enough for 2 people to share. A half-eaten lunch wrapped in paper leaks grease onto the passenger side. The window is rolled down, just a crack. What kind of lunch are we talking about here, John? You can see the contents nestled between 2 flattened plantains. Fried shrimp covered in melted cheese. Shrimp and cheese? That's fucked. A gastronomic monstrosity. I'm glad you agree. No one abandoned shrimp like that for long. Anything else of note? Someone has jammed a half-empty spray bottle of disinfectant and a damp rag into the shallow well on the dashboard. And there's a parking permit for 422 Calais Espinas taped to the inner windshield. Espinas. The only other touch of the personal is a copper medallion hanging from the rear view mirror. What sort of medallion?
Sheet metal is oxidized. A green patina on an embossed 8-pointed star. Some astrological thing. Who can keep track of it all, man? The cleaners, wherever they are, have left little trace of themselves or their equipment inside the vehicle. Examine the trailer. The roll-up door has bowed in, half crushed. The aluminium edges are misaligned, leaving an awkward gap that's desperately bridged by a worn padlock. That padlock is under sustained physical pressure. Its collapse is not far. Fucking playing with fire here. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me leave tonight. I don't want to fuck around to find out too much right now. You guys are going to stop me from going that way, aren't you? What's the story with you lot? At your approach, 3 heads turn in your direction.
Looking for something.
Ready to get through?
Street's blocked. Go another way.
Why?
Nothing that concerns you.
You can ask the GMs. We're not doing anything that isn't permitted.
What's back there?
Apartments.
Whose apartment? The tallest of the 3 lets out a long, irritated huff through his nostrils. They don't have to answer to you. Thus, they won't. You are flea, insignificant, squishable.
Perhaps you are lost.
I'll just be going the other way, I guess. You feel 6 eyes on your back as you leave. Fucking shifty boys. Ultravioletta, wherefore art thou? Cover the moon when I'm gone. I hope somebody's covering the moon, because by all rights she's gone. Unless she's kidnapped herself. Phew, what a day! No trespassing. Building condemned. Phew, what a day! Hello! Yo, Marco. Yana sent me. She did? Yeah. So you should know my crypto name. It's Cryptonym, cunt. Nah, that's not it. Fucking Scarf. Seems you're legit.
And what do they call you?
Just call me Herschel. That's a man's name, and you're not a man. It's not a crypto name either. Fuck's sake, man. Damn Cascade, cunt. Cascade?
Cool.
Cool. Thanks. Whatever. I'll get a cooler one as I move up through the ranks.
What can I brief you on?
Let's hear your report, motherfucker.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not seen anything yet, just weather and normal people and all that shit. Any update about a headphones guy? Still nothing.
Sweet.
About Yana.
What about her?
He says you can see her for an hour over the weekend, but, really? Yeah, whatever. Sweet. Careful with the apathy. There's a danger you'll start to believe it, man. Take it from me.
Whatever.
Alright.
Cool.
Alright, see you in a bit. On my next playthrough, man, I'm absolutely gonna fucking knock your teeth out. FYI. Just let you know.
Streamthru. Beautiful place. Love the music. Love the textures. And it's distinctly not Martinez, which is cool. It's its own thing. Cool. Right, Photoshop. Where are you at, man? My Adobe abode. I could check the map, but I do want to find my way around. Sorry, I forgot how to speak for a minute there.
Hey, you. You're new to the scene, aren't you?
What scene? A young man in a long, colourful puffer jacket with an oversized collar stands guard. His forehead glistens with sweat. I've been around.
Really? I haven't seen you around. But maybe it's a good sign. Maybe the scene isn't as dead as it seems.
No, it probably is.
My name is Kurt, by the way. Kisok, born and raised.
Hello.
See this jacket I'm wearing? A product of the local scene. Custom made by one of the tailors here. Pretty cool, huh?
A bit warm to wear such a jacket, man. You're sweating.
That's the point. I'm making a statement. I may look sweaty, but I assure you, the jacket is keeping me cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's not cool? Some of the official heat I've been feeling as of late.
Yeah? What's that then? The man stares at you with a long, stern look of hesitation.
I've balled too hard. The streets of Portofino have not been ready for such a display of style. And to be honest, I haven't been ready either.
Yeah?
This cool jacket? The party alley tailor made it for me, but I never paid for it. I owe him money, I have no money, and I cannot show my face around the art of the scene.
How could you stiff a man of the scene, brother?
I never intended to. Ever since some new faces started popping up, I felt an undying need to improve my game for any potential scene crossovers.
Okay. This man is enamored by aesthetics and lacks fundamental awareness of anything else. How much do you owe him, man?
To be honest, I don't actually know. I had to sign some kind of a contract, but I don't know a whole lot about contracts. Maybe it was a lot, maybe it wasn't a lot at all. But the jacket is baller. I suspect and fears that it was a lot.
From fucking Taobao, mate.
Can you find out how much money I owe him?
Wait, why don't you do it yourself?
What if it's impossible to pay back? What if other people find out that I am bowling on borrowed time? It would spell disaster for the
Bowling
city.
on a budget, bro. Yeah, whatever.
Thank you so much. Go to the Party Alley Plaza. It's east from here. There's a tailor named Bruce. Maybe you can ask him, like, quietly, diligently on my behalf about the, the price of the jacket.
How about you give me the jacket right here, right now for 5 sol?
I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
Right.
See you on the scene.
Maybe. Hopefully not. Everybody is a boy. Oh, blister packet. All right, Kurt. See you later. We once had a member called Kurt, and he was one of the good ones that we lost in the Phantom Menace debacle. Good lad. He did come back one time. He was incredibly drunk and incredibly apologetic, but the shame was so vast, and the fuck up was so big that we haven't seen him since. I hope he's doing all right. Twinkle lights, huh? Oh. The standard jacket might be better play economically. Rock your body. Come on, rock your body. Where's the trash? Is it trash? No. Right, let's go find the photo shop. Or are these cunts blocking my way to the photo shop, man? Well, I'm sure we'll find it. Hello, I'm the nostalgia critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Today we're gonna be watching the Pain Olympics. I like how alive this place feels, man. It's got a bit more motion and sort of presence than, dare I say, Forever Show. Sorry if I reminded people of the Pain Olympics there. You were 10, fucking hell, man. I remember having a brief stint on nasty content, man. But I introduced my mates to Two Men One Hammer, and I was present every time it got passed around, man. Teens are sick little fucking puppies, man. But yeah, my foray into shocking content didn't last that long, fortunately. I didn't even watch the ISIS stuff, man. I know. I'll milk toast.
I've moved Pseudopod into the spare room. He'll be safe in there until he recovers.
She gestures towards a small room with a bed inside it. Situated on the bed, your would-be double could almost pass for a convalescent, were it not for his empty, fish-like eyes. Any improvement, man? Never watched that series. I think you have to, unless you're just a sick fuck. Unless you're just a sick fuck. When you're a teenager, your empathy hasn't fully come online yet. So, knowing this, I haven't bothered, man. They're fucking nasty. Fucking nasty. I think about the Funky Town. Sorry if I'm bestowing any harsh memories onto people, man. Some sick shit, man, that you could consume, man. But as much as I enjoy like hyperviolence in video games and stuff, I don't want that shit in my head. Two Girls One Cup is pretty. That's pretty vanilla. As in, it's not. It's just like in vile. But you won't lose sleep over it. There's some fucking stuff out online that will traumatize people, man. And I couldn't do it anymore. I certainly couldn't do it anymore.
None, sorry to say. He's been like that since I moved him. What about you? Are we any closer to finding out what happened to him?
Oh, is this our little Kim Kitsuragi summary of the day talk? I spoke with an insane doctor in Party Alley, but I need to get him to stop trying to hang himself before he'll help me.
Oh dear.
Those girls put that shit through themselves, man. Yeah, man. Probably got paid for it. They look like they were having a good time. They did literally put that shit through themselves.
Were you able to piece together what he was investigating before you arrived?
No, man. Honest, sometimes I get like little twitches in my neck or something. And after those last seizures, man, I fucking panic every time. Like last night, when I wasn't sleeping, man, I was fucking shit scared, man. Kept getting little zaps
because that's what it feels like, man. Don't know if anybody here has had a tonic clonic, man, but it's literally like you're a robot malfunctioning, man. Fucking weird. Yeah, man. I've been asking around the bazaar, reconstructing his movements.
And?
If you've ever been on SSRIs and stuff, you're probably familiar with brain zaps and stuff. Like if you haven't taken your meds for a day or something, you'll be familiar with the kind of sensation that your brain starts to go through, man. But it literally feels like you're a fucking robot malfunctioning. It's, in my case, like, and the reason I was able to catch it last time, for some reason my brain's got a fascination with the right as a direction, and I can catch the signs now. So the last time this started happening, I was able to get on the floor before it took over. First, my eyes will start to twitch. They'll start to compulsively look to the right. Then my head will go, and then my whole body has to follow it. So I'm like a dog chasing my tail, and I'm cognizant the whole time this is happening of my complete inability to control my body. It's fucking terrifying, bro. So recently been fucking any little twitch or weird like little jerking movement, man, I'm like, fucking hell. But we'll be all right. I did sleep, so we're all right. Not a normal person time, mind you, but the deeper I dig, the more confused I get.
Oh dear. That doesn't seem good.
All right, man, we'll turn it around.
That's all we can do. Come at it fresh tomorrow.
The attitude that has carried her through her entire life, so through whatever hardship.
Well, I suppose that's all. I'll get back to the desk.
Doesn't move. What's on your mind, man? Why is the shop still open? It's 3 in the fucking morning.
I was just wondering how it feels, you know, being in theatre again.
In a meta sense, feels good, man. It feels good to be back, playing a video game again.
I'm not sure how this assignment compares to what you were up to at Satellite Facility B.
Espionage is very easy. It only takes like fucking 5% of your brain to do it.
Is that so? Pseudopod made it sound extremely challenging.
Because he's challenged.
You picked an interesting time to come back to Portofino. It's not the same city it was 5 years ago.
I'm still getting my bearings. What's changed?
For one, we've become a front line in MTER's culture blockade. The powers that be seem to have become more protective of their investment here.
How does Lucian pop culture threaten MTER's position?
I should probably be asking you that question. From where I sit, it seems they're incredibly paranoid about anything that could increase our strange cousin's sway in this part of the world.
Strange cousins. How locals refer to the menacing techno-fascist superstate across the Nos Correntes Sea.
Pseudopods seem to think they may even have operants working in the city right now.
Yep, they do.
Then, of course, there are the anxieties about Reunion. No one can say whether in 5 years' time we'll still be part of the developed world, or whether we'll have been annexed by techno-fascists.
It is what it is, man.
Sure, when faced with stark reality, it's easy to resort to tautology. But some of us have to live here.
Tell me about yourself, Constance.
Is this some kind of assessment?
I'd just like to know who I'm working with, that's all.
Nothing too much to tell. Certainly nothing that would interest an international actor like yourself. I've been running this shop for the last 3 decades. Business isn't exactly good, but it's enough. I just get on with things.
Do you watch Bagman a lot?
No. Actually, to be honest, I find some of the things he says rather upsetting.
Why don't you just turn it off?
I don't know. I guess I just like having something on in the background.
Shit. Brother, me too. Any other tenants I should be aware of?
No, it's just us.
Her, you, and the breathing mannequin. How did you join the opera?
A fit of boredom, if you can believe it. Here I thought I'd broaden my horizons, so I signed up for a mailing list, one dedicated to foreign literature.
That happens, man.
Then one day, this very polite man with a very pleasing accent was on my doorstep. I thought he was going to try to convert me to crystal worship. Instead, he asked if I'd be interested in letting my upstairs room.
How are you finding the life of a special asset, liminal class?
I don't presume to know the inner workings of the opera, but I have to think I could be better utilized.
Got an urge to go see Backrooms again, you know. That was a good movie. Definitely check it out. Try and get try and see it when it's quiet.
Of course, I'm happy with the tasks I've been assigned thus far. Keeping a safe house is a major responsibility, but I have other skills, you know.
Such as?
Chemistry, for one. I have an entire photo lab back here with access to all kinds of toxic chemicals and powders. And yet I doubt anyone would suspect a woman like me of, say, poisoning someone.
Uh-huh. This is a woman who's planned countless perfect murders in her idle hours.
If the assignment required it.
If I need anyone poisoned, you'll be the first person I come to.
I'm not saying I hope it comes to that, just if it does.
Are you from Cusack?
Born and raised, as were my parents.
Where the playgrounds, where I spend most of my days.
It was a different time back then, of course.
How so?
Cusack feeds itself, my father used to say. There was a steel foundry just a couple of streets away. As was silk, leather workers, bakeries. People used to make things here.
People used to make things.
Until the developed world came knocking?
I'm no regressionist, operant. I know Portoferans made their choices too. As I said, I love Cusack. It just doesn't feel like itself on some days.
Let's move on.
Of course. Something else on your mind, Operin?
Have any faxes come through for me?
Nothing, I'm afraid.
Huh. I need your help with something work-related.
Very well.
About our favorite local photographer.
Yes? What of him?
He chased me and tried to take my picture.
You? My goodness. This is why I had to ban him. He is a keen photographer of young ladies, if you catch my meaning.
We've been leched. But you've been leched many times before. This is not a garden variety leching. Can you tell me his name?
His photo orders always say Ignatz.
Name like a cat sneeze. Like that. Ignatz. Okay then.
Let's say no more about him.
Who are these young ladies he photographed?
Well, really just the one young lady. I suppose it's a little odd he decided to photograph you. He usually seems rather singularly focused, though you are rather the same type.
You're no type. You are singular, sui generis, unrepeatable. We're thinking about Einzeltone again. What type would that be?
Blonde, tall, rather dour.
Need to know where he lives, man. Launch an ambush.
I'm thrilled that I don't know, but he's always around like a pigeon or the smell of the canals.
Right, enough about him.
Anything is.
That'll be all for now.
I'll be here if you require anything.
Why have you got the telly going on in this room, man? He's not watching. Ether!
Delirium +5. Gain status. Disassociative perspective. Alright. Spacecraft specialist. Cap. +2 on senses, -1 on poetics. Tempting. But my poetics still haven't recovered from who knows what. I don't really want to dampen my poetics too much more right now. If I'm being honest. I'm having a good time with this game, man. Beyond fogged glass, the bustle of the city. This was originally a photo developing lab, but you made twisted to suit your needs. How so? The lenses, camera bodies, flashes, and other indiscernible parts littering the workbench give off an alien and slightly intimidating aura. Nestled among the camera gear, a black cardboard box with a red band immediately catches your eye. Sidewinder, 9mm. Hey, listen to my 9mm go. What have we here? Handgun rounds, more likely than not abandoned by a previous tenant in circumstances similar to your own. Sit down at the workbench. You are not a craftswoman. You have nothing to do here. Now. Fair folk. Listen to my 9mm go. Bang! This is KRS-One. Senses. Perceptions and pleasures of the phenomenal world. Notice details that others miss. Sounds freaking badass, dude. I'm gonna keep that slot open for now. Aha! Read your service history. A high nerve check we wouldn't have wanted to try before. I'll try an 83 though. Blingo. In just a few words, the worst failure of your life is reduced to bureaucratic shorthand. Previous assignment, Portafido, 88 to 91. Network, the whole stick crew. Operants, Cascade & Co. Run your finger over the names of your former crew. Secrets the Opera has elected to keep from itself. Well, we know them anyway. Which one was Tempo? Impossible to tell. The redactions are very heavy. Why was Pseudopod reading my service history? Obvious. The Opera wanted him to know what sort of spy he'd be working with. Read the latest entry. Most recent assignment, the Vesta, 91 to present. Satellite Facility B, status, inactive. AKA the Freezer, the Opera's labyrinthine archival complex, where the old, useless, and discredited are co-signed until they're dismissed or die of despair. Or, very occasionally, until fate recalls them to the Opera's service. Like right now? Now, if only you could figure out what fate has in mind. The folder shuts itself with a tiny sigh. Whoa, 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 your darkest secrets. You can't just leave them out like this. Burn the fucking things, man. You crumple the pages up and set them on fire in the waste paper basket. As the flame consumes them, the pages curled like a black lotus flower closing itself. Examine the SIGs again. There's nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissaries and corner stores across the People's Republic, except secreted neatly against the inner wall of the pack, just as you were once taught to do yourself, a crisply folded sheet of A7 paper. It reads, ZWS space JMXV BTW space AON space TRRA space KB space ZQYMUSGS. It's a cipher. It's a replacement. It's a substitution cipher, right? Meaning the letters correspond to other letters of the alphabet. You've carried papers like this folded up and hidden away in secret pockets and compartments. This is ciphertext. Short, uneven letter chains, likely a Reseda cipher, the most basic used by the operant bureau, designed to be decrypted by a one-time key. Take the smoke. Examine pseudopod cipher again. K, I think K is I think B is N. And I'm basing this off of this here. It's probably is. Right? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Something is something is my guess at the moment. I'm just trying to see if I can crack this before the game does. It could be as well. It's either, but it's probably is. I'm just gonna guess that KB is, and see how far I get with that. So we've got BTW over here, man. This be you? Could be in. Fuck it. Fuck it. Nah, I'll be here for a while. Probably do it eventually, but lame loser shit. I could probably do it if I sat with it, but keep going for the moment. Peeling wallpaper hangs above your bed. Uninspiring. Faded patterns. Great void of expression. This would be a perfect place to hang a poster, and wouldn't you know? Hang up the Jeffer red and black poster. Yeah! Yeah! Consider what you've done to the wall. You step back and survey your decorative efforts so far. Paper on paper, dwarfed by the enormity of the void that surrounds it. It's nice. Seems warmer in here. You've been starved of art, of color, of life for 5 years. More than nice. A sense of composure bristles through you, strengthening your resolve. The wall feels less dreary as you turn away from it. Happy days, man.
Is she gonna have dreams? Is she gonna have an internal monologue as she sleeps? Yeah. The hold on.
The anticipation of a decent rest pulls you towards the pillow.
Fair folks, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. I respect that. Respect that. You discover a small extra pocket inside the front right pocket. Yeah, it's a Johnny pocket. You slip 2 fingers inside and come away with a neatly folded sheet of paper. Not normal paper. This is nitrocellulose, made to burn quickly and completely. Hello there. The page is notebook-sized and perforated along one edge. It reads, ah ha ha ha. That's different. That's a different code. This is a one-time key. One that could be applied to the ciphertext you found in the cigarette packet. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't actually know what kind of cipher this is then. Oh, for fuck's sake! Letter by letter, 6 words rise from a dark pool, then speak to you in an unknown voice.
For Cascade, all will be forgiven.
Oh, I was completely wrong. For me?
For Cascade, all will be forgiven.
Pretty thought, if it's possible. Yes, man, that sorted me right out. That sorted me right out. Maybe my stats have repaired. My poetics and stuff. No. What's dampening my poetics right now? Nothing I'm wearing. Must be one of these conditioning. No, it's not either. Oh, discover memories with the old crew. Maybe we should internalize that. This must be from Tempo. You read the words again and hear your asset's graveled voice beside your ear. Your double isn't here to celebrate your decryption. The chair on which you found your double is empty. It is back to being a regular chair with no hint of existential terror it once supported. But you will never bring yourself to sit in it. The day beyond the window beckons you outwards. Fucking badass. What do I want to do? What time is it? I was going to play a bit of Deadlock, but I don't actually know if I am. Rat. Morning.
Oh, hello, operant.
You all right? Doesn't seem to have been expecting you. I'm a tenant. Strange smell about her. Chemical. You remember it from somewhere. All good there? Special asset?
Of course, all good good here.
Yeah?
How may I support you this fine day?
Put some decoration up in my room.
Ah, yes. I poked my head in upstairs, just for a second, to check the hot water.
Yeah. A hot water heater on the second floor? Where mine is? Mine's right behind me. Definitely snooping.
And I couldn't help but notice the art.
Coffee Girl's a babe, man. She hides the disappointed twist of her mouth behind her hand.
You sound like my ex-husband.
Just think it looks cool, man.
Well, I'm... Whatever makes you feel at home.
No.
I'll be here if you require anything.
My luck has not been good today at all. Failed most of these hard skill checks. Hello, I'm the nostalgic, but I can't remember. Man, this game looks good, brother. Look at the color, fantastic. Used to be a normal bazaar, now it's all contraband. I love contraband. Sorry, mate, I don't know anything about your tram yet. I don't think, anyway. You're right, cunts. Teenagers sulk in the bandstand, idle and irreverent. Fucking hell. Did you know it's actually an urban myth that Scooby-Doo ever says "rut-row" in Scooby-Doo? Morning, mate.
My format-sensitive friend. How goes it?
Is it possible to reconstruct an Einzeltone XR, man? Nothing is ever truly gone. Everything leaves a residue. Everything with a charge can be summoned back. Pietre, there must be some way of bringing Einzeltones back to life.
I'm afraid not. The format is near obsolete. Einzeltone is the past, yet it contains the future. How exquisite.
Ouroboros as a fucking... Oh, it's so fascinating. No, I mean, there must be some way of reconstructing the media on them. The vendor recoils as if you just spat at his feet.
So, your question is, Petre, how do I reanimate a corpse?
Exactly.
You should speak plainly, then.
My bad, G.
I'll be honest. The thought is so disturbing to me that I've never entertained it before. But theoretically...
Breach warning. You are now hacking the firewall of techno-philosophy.
You would have to repolarize, re-remnants processing, probably a concentrated magnetic flip, neodymium grader. It would involve some custom gear, no doubt, but my answer to your distressing question is yes. I think you could.
Wouldn't that recapture the potential? I know you're gonna say no, but...
Recapturing something that's already gone? Hopeless, I think. And grotesque.
Huh.
Don't ask me about this again. I feel unclean.
Okay.
Sure.
See you later. Let's try honing in on a disc again. I don't want to exert myself though. 41%. Fucking go for it. Nope. No. Fatigue raised. Yep.
You're doing it to yourself.
You should be in jail, Petra.
This is my jail.
Just kidding, fam. Just kidding, mate. Just having a laugh with you. Man, this game's been, again, fun today. We got to have phone sex, in which the lady on the other line, we convinced her to roleplay as a robot. It was kind of badass, bro. NGL. Morning, mate. How did the pig business go?
Where'd you get a carabinero hat, miss? You shouldn't be wearing that. Could cause confusion.
Is it a crime?
Not something I can arrest you for, no. But if you impersonate any kind of law official at an actual crime scene or become a nuisance, then you could end up in court. Best if you remove it when out in public. Nothing to worry about then.
I was wondering if there were any jails around here.
I've already warned you about pretending to be a carabinero. So what would you want with a jail?
I want to go there. A better question, why are you bringing this up sans subterfuge to a Guardian municipal officer? Not jail, I meant the historic kind, like for tourists.
Yeah, we don't have those here. Never understood the concept myself.
Alright, G. Did you know that Malin's father's missing? The kid's still showing that photograph to anyone walking by, you see? He is missing, yeah. Did he tell you about the whole payphone thing too? The one her dad was obsessed with? He did, yeah. Do you think there's any truth to it? It's nonsense, if you ask Mario. Mario really feels with the kid, you know? Fucking Eno, filling her head with this shit. You looked into this suspicious payphone, I assume?
Can't. Payphones belong to Renotel.
Oh?
It's private business. The Guardia Municipal doesn't have jurisdiction to look into that.
Who does then?
The Fiscalia. One could put a request through them, but that's a lot of paperwork. Better to stick to the law. The law's not perfect, but it's there.
Hard to argue with a non-existent point. How well do you know Malin?
Not well, but I've known her a long time. Eno used to bring her here as a toddler.
Well, Dad did actually disappear then.
Yeah, Eno's gone. Him and his other fuck-up buddy Gilmar.
But not dead, he reckons, by the way his face curdles. Malin mentioned Gilmar too. Who's he?
These two fancy themselves detectives. It's what happens when you have more time than sense on your hands. Figure these two just ran off, leaving the kid to deal with their mess.
You think they ran off together?
Not at the same time. That'd be too obvious. Eno reported Gilmer missing about a week before he disappeared.
Weird line read. That's a lot of skepticism around reported and disappeared.
Way I see it, they started planting the phone story weeks ahead of time as a cover. Planned the whole scheme.
What for?
Got two theories. Debts is the obvious one, of course.
All right. And what's your second theory?
Now, if it's not debts, then we're clearly looking at something more salacious.
Ooh.
Two men, yeah?
Yeah?
Old friends.
Yeah?
Close friends.
Yeah?
Detecting together.
Oh. Forbidden old man love was not on my list of theories, I've got to admit.
Whoa there. No need to get explicit. I don't need the image in my head.
It's all gay love, man, potentially. But so sorry.
Sure. Don't need to dwell on this sad mess.
That's all for now. Cheers, geezer. Loot! I love loot! A filthy flyer glued to the wall. A row of bespectacled men stare into the middle distance. While in their midst, a lone figure looks towards the viewer. A man with a brown paper bag on his head. Above him, in bold letters, the reality situation. Look closer. Yellow text in black and white. Tune in, everyday coverage, and, in all caps, they did it again! Right, of course, the Bagman Show. The Sub-Commandant salutes you. I want the poster, man. Salute, Bagman. Pride radiates from behind the bag. We should see about getting the reality situation to air in the Superblock, man. The People's Bureau of Entertainment would never allow something this anarchic to make it to air, cunt. Yet another poster that would look awesome on the wall above your bed. Fucking take it, man. Yes. I wonder if they're merchandising these posters on the internet. Why is chain cutters? All right. Elderly men. Do you guys know anything about old gay love?
You're not Portaferan.
As he addresses you, the gazes of his two tablemates veer towards you like a cataratic. They veer towards you like cataratic headlights. Cataratic. I've never heard that word before. I know what it means, but cool. Yeah, so?
Foreigners always have the best stories. Much more interesting than the local fauna.
Yeah?
And you're a long way from Messiah.
Clocked you instantly, even though your accent has been diluted in the decade plus since you left.
What happened, Sugar Tits? You get lost? Or are you just looking for company?
Fucking don't talk to me like that, man. Kill this lecherous geriatric. Say that again and I'll fucking put that cigar out in your eye hole.
Ah, come on. It's just a term of endearment.
Nah, I don't like it, man.
Do it anyway. I would pay to see that. Would you pay to see that, Joe?
Almost totally silent. The third one just breathes and nods excitedly.
Animals. That's how it is with most pilots, though. Here.
Cheers, animals. We day drinking. Schnapps. It washes stinging down your throat, followed by a kind of anesthetic vapor that rises all the way into your sinuses.
We're all strangers in this city. Why don't you join us? We've got nothing better to do. At least until the phone hugger over there fucks off or dies.
You try. That's why I'm over here as well. To be fair, man. You should try asking her to be an android, mate. It's fucking so sexy. Not 10 meters away, a young man clutches the payphone to his ear, whispering urgently. I'm looking for a colleague, a sock importer from the Superblock. He may have been using that payphone.
From the Superblock, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting. But no.
I would say ask the Duchess herself, but she doesn't talk about clients with other clients. She's professional like that.
You've got the fucking Squirtle sunglasses on, I respect that. He knows because he's tried. He would have been a visible foreigner too. Brown jacket, glasses, old cunt.
Can't say anyone like that struck me, but a lot of people use the phone line. The only reason why we rarely notice the hugger is because he refuses to leave.
What's his deal?
Just another foreign money, man. City's been full of them lately.
Stuck-up little shit. Strolled in one evening, couple of nights back, picked up the phone and hasn't let go of it since.
That's not true. I was using it last night. The third pilot emits a growl both disgusting and disgusted. That was a growl, not an attempt to speak. He would be making the same noise if he could talk. He would be making the same noise. He would be making the same noise if he could talk. He would be making the same noise if he could talk. If he could talk, he would be making the same noise if he could talk. Could be a comma in there, maybe. Who's he work for?
Who cares, sugar? No one in a suit ever did any real work.
Woo!
Come on, foreign money men in this city? Empty, obviously.
And what have you got against him other than he's hugging your phone sex time?
We all want our turn, sugar.
All
Even
right.
you. We saw you over there, getting your kicks in.
Yeah, man.
He's here every damn day. Stays on the line for hours. Doesn't care one bit if anyone else has had a turn or not. Only shuffles off once the sun sets.
But it's like, it's raining. These are old folks, man. Like, phone sex can be all right, man, but it's, you know, it's a substitute. And, you know, well, I don't know, maybe they are getting the puds out, man. Pulling the puds in broad daylight in front of the public. Maybe they are, man, I don't know. But it sounds like fucking more frustration than anything else, man. Sounds like you're jealous of his stamina.
Nothing to be jealous of. He's an empty suit. Not even the decency to be sad. Let him rot in wealth.
He's not rich, Slava. He just works for rich people. Ignore them, Mercier. They have no idea how money works.
If you're pilots, why are you on the ground, cunt?
Ex-pilots. Does Joe there look like he could get anything up, let alone a plane?
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Honestly, none of you do.
Wrong. Me is a man of the skies, Blondie. I'm just between landings at the moment.
Permanently. A big hit of his own dwindling supply gives the old man a fleeting high. So he's Zhao, you two are...
Loud Joe. He doesn't talk much. I'm Pigeon. That's Slava over there.
How'd you get those call signs?
Slava used to be the name of a fishing port company out of the north. My main cargo for a while. Packages stunk to high hell.
He throws the ball to Pigeon.
Guess.
Dirty little city bird, a winged rat. A nuisance bird, eats cigarette butts.
Sure, why not?
Man's got no compass. Him couldn't make it to the payphone without using radar.
Joke's on you all anyway. I never minded Pigeons. Tough little fuckers.
What kind of pilots were you, boys?
I did clockwork freight. Perishable goods, fruits, marrow fish, whatever spoils quick.
Military.
Zhao's lips move, but the only sound that escapes them is an airy rasp. Sounds like the narrator. The saliva smacking in his throat and mouth is louder than any words formed. Cargo military disturbing whispering, got it.
Laojiao was what they call a lamprey. People smuggler.
What? You mean like human trafficking?
Legally, yes, but all his cargo were there voluntarily. Desperate, in fact. Zhao ran low-altitude missions in and out of the territories for, what, 10 years?
Sick.
Sick is what they do to you when they catch you.
Lao Jiao just stares at you, his mouth twisted into a humorless grin.
Of course, a more technical pilot might have made it out, but...
Where are you lads from?
Officially, we're Lucian.
Lao Jiao's glottis spasms in silent mirth. Even Pigeon permits himself a chuckle. And unofficially?
We're exiles. The reunion came for us. We came here.
The reunion, eh? The laughter leaves in its wake something like conversational scar tissue. The reunion. The loses grand annexation campaign. Slow, legal, often bloody. A creeping tide reclaiming, every few years, one more of their old colonies. Coming from somewhere else doesn't in itself make you exiles, you know?
Well, I still have my tenantry passport. Stamped and all. Could fly back any day.
It's good to have options.
Oh, sure. And end up like...
Oops. You think the reunion's coming for Portofino too?
If it is, I won't be around to see it. Liver's on its way out. Cancer will get me before the Lusians do.
How to crank up the drinking, John. Go out in style.
Working on it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Anyway, you're the foreigner here, Marcia. So you tell us. The Lucians. Think they'll be here anytime soon?
How the hell would I know? I'm steaming, mate. They think Portofino is their territory, so if they can take it back, they will.
Hear that? Smart and good looking.
Either way, that's for you lot to worry about. I'm out the door.
How'd you get here? The pilots exchange a look in silence.
Tell you what, Marcia. You grease my gullet. I'll tell you some fucked up stories.
Are you a surrogate idiot doom spiral? You know what he means, but you can't help it. An apple-sized dollop of lard melts between hand and chest as you massage grey tufted folds of old skin. Sorry, what? Fucking hell. Right, thanks.
Wish I could say the same, sweet lips.
Ever come across a secret jail, lad? Two of the pilots slowly turn their heads toward the third, the silent one. In the silence, Lao Jiao's breathing resounds like ragged wing beats. A leaden silence descends. You have touched on something that should not have been touched upon.
Now, what makes you ask that?
I'll take that as a yes. Again, his lips move, but no sound comes out.
If Joe wants to tell you, that's his problem. I'm not translating.
Look at Zhao. Steady breathing, a gaze as missing as it is fixed on you. He will not lower it. Defiance keeps it aloft. His companions will not accede to tell you, but he will. You can understand him, that is. Red check. Cold read, 52%. It is in my favor, but I've had bad luck all night. Motherfucker, let's go! That'll do. No? Fuck off then. Suck a cunt. Tell me. Like exhaust from a dying engine, a loud exhalation emanates from his throat as his mouth begins to work. Dog's own vellum? I don't think I'm lip reading properly. Foreskin, onomatopoeia, Kermin. After a while, speech itself seems impossible. I'm out. I fucking don't understand him. He falls silent abruptly. The cynical smile slowly returns to his features.
You satisfied, Messiah?
Got some questions for you about the Miracle Line, and then I'll wrap up the stream for tonight, man.
We can't deal with any more competition. The money man has us down to quickies.
Have you seen this before? Show him the card you found on Pseudopod.
Will you look at that?
He passes the card on to Jiao. His eyes widen for a moment and he nods, then passes it again.
Now where did a sweet thing like you pick that up?
Never mind that. Have you seen it before?
You used to see a few of these floating around, but not for years.
Oh, aye?
Figure it was from before that phone was permanently hooked up.
And what's the miracle exactly?
It's always connected, that's what. No dialing, no choice to call anyone else. You pick up that phone over there, done. She's there.
Duchess.
How is that possible?
Coin got stuck in there sideways. Devil knows when. Phone call's been going on ever since.
One big session, sugar. At least 5 years long and half the city wide.
5 years long. 5 years has a lot of significance to us. Well, free phone sex, a highly advanced public service, I suppose.
It's not just that, though. Whatever you like, whatever happens to be a thing, she has a way of finding it. People just open up to her.
A tremendous honeypot, in other words, waiting to be tapped. How does Duchess make a living?
Why does everything have to be about money these days?
True. Mild generalized discomfort. You have pointed out the elephant in the room. It's interesting how they've used a Z in generalized when they have been going with some UK spellings of words. I don't really care, to be honest. What else could she be getting out of it?
The pleasure of our company.
If it is about money, it's not in any way that concerns us. Line's been free for as long as anyone can remember.
You're all very open about having phone sex around each other.
I got nothing to hide. Can't speak for Pigeon, though.
Pigeon rolls his eyes and feigns indifference. It's all right, man. I've got my own phone thing going on, too. Yao perks up and edges. Close.
You want to tell us, don't you? Come on. What's your thing?
Mostly platonic.
It's the same with me and Duchess. I used to ask for some kinky stuff, but not anymore. We're friends now.
He's not your friend, man. That's just part of the act.
That's what you think, Messiah.
And it's customer service, bro. Trust me, I know.
Talk to a person for long enough, it's inevitable you end up becoming close. Provided, of course, you don't spend all that time asking her to make animal noises.
In
fact, regarding Duchess, I have a favor I need someone to do for me. You don't think you could help me out, do you?
Probably not. But go ahead and ask, I suppose.
I bought a gift for Duchess's kids some time ago, but I haven't been able to track myself all the way up there.
Eyes widen. The other men regard him like some kind of god.
Can you give it to her for me?
What is it?
Oh, it's just some ridiculous wolf-related paraphernalia from some show they're obsessed with.
Don't downplay it, man. Kids are who will shape the culture.
What do you mean, the culture? It's just kid stuff.
What do you think, man?
Maybe I'm just too old to get it.
Yeah, all right, man.
Thank you, Marcia. Honestly, I'm just sad I can't take it myself. Wait a minute. Here.
Bro, I had a weird feeling some furry shit was going to pop up in this game. I don't know why.
Tell them. Grandpa Sam sent it. Remember that.
Wait, sorry, Grandpa Sam?
Ah, it's just an inside joke we have going. A pet name, if you will.
Yao inhales desperately, as though running out of breath. Slava just stares at the ground.
You know the housing campaign? Northwest from Party Alley. She's got a houseboat in the canal up there. Should be one of the only ones in the area.
All right. Houseboat and housing campaign.
Thank you, Marcia. We'll be here.
The plastic seems to almost hum in your hand. You turn it over and see a 1 of 6 stamped on the hard bottom. Some sort of novelty merchandise. The wolf figurine atop the cup is cartoonish, a style you've never seen before. Alien. Lucian. The heavily applied paint gives off a petroleum smell that sticks to the back of your mouth. The spiky plastic and severe angles make it nearly impossible to drink from without taking an eye out. Form definitely came before function. 1 of 6, maybe I should start collecting these. It is the sole purpose for their existence. Where could I find out more about these cups, brother? There must be some kids around this city who are obsessed with these cups. They're clearly designed for young eyes. You'd be surprised, man. All right.
Until next time, sugar.
Until next time. Yo, I think it'll be an until next time for me as well. And we might pick up back on this tomorrow. We'll see what I go on. Can't believe it's Thursday already tomorrow. Seems to have come around a little too quick. But hey ho. If you're still tuned in, or if you're tuned in at any point during the stream, if you're watching the VOD, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this one, man. I certainly have. It's good to be playing a game linearly again. You know, I do really like Deadlock, man. I'm still not convinced it makes for great stream content, but I know this probably does all right. This is our kind of stuff, man. We get to decipher, we get to deduce, we get to analyze, we get to be challenged, which is rare these days, man, with video game writing. So I'm pleasantly engaged and pleasantly surprised with what's been pulled off here. We will get into the controversies surrounding Zero Parades and stuff after. We'll finish the game first, and then yeah, I imagine we'll have a long discussion about what happened, how it happened, and what it all means. But I'm glad that it's good. I'm very glad that Zero Parades is good, at least so far. And I'm glad people are enjoying it as well. So we'll put back into it soon. And try and play a little bit less Deadlock on stream. I imagine it won't be exiled forever, but we'll try and get on with some linear shit for a little bit. Thank you very much, Lewis. I'm glad you liked it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I think I've got a hospital appointment tomorrow about the seizures. I'll keep you updated on that as much as might affect my content and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, make sure you're getting your rest, everybody. Nice one, fellow Ever team as well. Good to see you in the streams again as well, man. The metrics on these have been all right recently for us. Anyway, we're hitting double digits peak concurrence pretty consistently recently, and that's all right for us, man. It wasn't as easy to do that with content like Deadlock, and admittedly, I've done little to no stream admin all year, man. So we're gonna guss it up, start taking it a bit more seriously again, because I certainly didn't for a while. But I enjoy it, and yeah, playing games like this, I feel a bit more present on stream as well, man. Analytical content is certainly something we need to catch back up on, and we've got quite a lot to dip into for that. But yes, thank you very much, and I'll perhaps see you tomorrow. We'll see what goes on. I need to do a bit of music this week, but yeah, my sleep's all over the place this week. Focusing on that. Right, I'll see you tomorrow in one way, shape, or form, man. Be it Discord or back on stream. Look after yourselves, man.